annual call-in show.
That cut off abruptly.
Yeah, that was crazy. What
Wait,
happened?
what?
It cut off so
I don't
quick
know.
it didn't even fade out.
I was still vibing with Mary, and then it just kind of...
Oh, I slowly faded it out on my end.
Yeah,
All right,
just cut off.
Guys,
Yeah,
let's just
it's
jump.
the call-in show. You know what we're calling it this year?
What?
Chomping at the bit.
That's right. Chomping at the bit for that call sauce.
Jordan, what is your background? Is that a parking
Did your background
garage?
just change? What happened?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
I'm out here
It's
at
an
this
audio-
scenic pond.
It's an audio show, Jonathan.
Yeah, it's an
I
audio
know, but I'm
platform.
doing visual bits because all good podcasts do that.
Yeah, you're right. Guys, I almost didn't make it this morning.
Like,
I got
Hey,
called in.
Chase. Hey, Chase. What happened?
Oh, thanks for setting me up so nicely, Brand. So I had jury duty this morning.
oh my word.
Kind of a last-minute thing because
Did
I
you put them
forgot
away
about
for
it.
a couple of years?
Well, that's the thing. I was in and out in 20 minutes. I got there very quickly. The dude, because you had to fill out like a little form and send it in before you get there, and they ask you a bunch of questions. One of those questions were, how many hours of TV do you watch a week? Which you could imagine mine is pretty high. And so that was the dude goes, it says here you watch over 40 hours a week of television. And I go, yeah. And he goes, that's a lot. And I go, yeah. And he goes, why? And I said, it's my job. And he goes, what is your job and where can I apply? Very, very, very good joke. And then I explained, I didn't tell him YouTube. I said I make videos because even in a court of law, I'm embarrassed. And he just goes, okay, cool. And then shortly after that, we were all dismissed.
Wow.
Great.
Because of you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it was because of me. I do think that they settled outside of court as we got there. But he did take a while questioning me on my TV watching preferences.
Yeah, did he
That's
do
a
that in
lot.
front of everybody? So, like, did you get any new subs?
No. Like I said, I didn't say anything about YouTube. I said I make videos.
It sounds worse somehow.
No, it's better.
Okay. All right.
No, I think you are the reason.
You know.
Yeah, you think it was so cringy that I watched that much TV that the criminal was like, I plead guilty.
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like the guy's like, dismiss all these people. We got a guy in this group who watches 40 hours of TV.
All hope is lost for humanity.
What do you guys say we jump into this phone sauce?
Oh, I'm chomping at the bit.
Gross.
Chomping at the bit, boys.
Sounds gross.
First, I want to play a voicemail that I received this morning, right before we started recording. Now, originally the cutoff, I stopped looking at these voicemails last night, but then I received this.
Just seeing if Chase is still checking these. I think maybe it sends a notification to his phone, so I'm just trying to see something here. Fuck you, Chase. It's got Ray's record on it. It's such a good record. Let me turn that up. It's so good.
That was PD.
Oh. Wow. How did
I
I
just
not
called a
recognize
couple
his
hours
voice?
ago just to see if it would make it. It did, somehow.
I was there for a moment, pretty shocked that there was someone else listening to the Ray album like that. Like it was just.
I
out of
will
the
say
blue.
this: I have actually never heard Ray, and I liked what I just heard there over the phone. So I
Give it
might,
a shot, Brad.
I might give it a
I'll
listen.
send you a Spotify link.
Okay, I don't use Spotify anymore, but
Apple Music?
I'm an Apple Music boy now.
A
yeah.
title link.
No, I
PD's
wish.
voicemail quality is a lot like him as a host. Fucking unlistenable, dude.
Wow.
Who is he?
I couldn't barely hear what you were saying in that.
Let's get to the real calls. I'm chomping at the bit, Jake.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I'm from Huntington Beach, California. I've been listening to you guys since season 48. How do you guys even know each other? That's my only question because I'm confused. Are you guys best friends? Are you guys strangers who just met each other on the side of the road? I'd love to hear your answer. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, I do appreciate that you listen to the show and think they could be best friends or they could not know each other. Unclear.
Because that's the vibe we give off.
That's the vibe.
Well, to be fair, it's kind of both. I think we've
Yeah.
all become
Yeah.
best friends.
I think so.
Maybe
but-
I should answer this
Yeah, go
because
for it.
it's all me. I brought everybody
Whoa.
together here.
Wait a
I
second.
I'm going
agree,
to take
though.
credit for that
Okay. All right.
because I got back into Survivor. I harassed Chase into also watching live, and then we did the draft, and then I bring in Jonathan and Kristen, and then we make a video that Bran sees, and now we're all together.
Yeah.
I think generally we just. I think I met PD first, and then PD knew Chase already because he's local, and there was like some creative like crossover and stuff like that. And then we all ended up like I guested on a podcast they were doing, and then Bran had heard that podcast. Is that right, Bran? How do we know you?
Bran saw the YouTube
Yeah,
video.
I saw your video.
That's right. You
It's
wouldn't
season
do it.
46, right? You saw that documentary.
Yeah,
that
I
we
saw
made
the video,
that-
and that's what got me into Survivor. I was like, the show actually seems fun,
Yeah.
because I was watching Jonathan's videos. I was
Man.
a subscriber, early
Unbelievable.
subscriber.
Wild.
I've since
That-
unsubscribed,
I
but
get it.
yeah,
I get it. I understand.
We got really lucky that one of 10 people that watched Jorn's videos back then happened to have a podcast network right here in town.
Yeah, it really worked out
Yeah,
great.
that's crazy that you would watch that whole thing having not seen Survivor.
yep, yeah. You're right. It is really a
destined.
weird. It's a weird thing
It was
to do.
destiny.
You're right.
That was one of those videos that flopped too because Chase realized
One
it early,
of.
and then I was like, "No, I'm finishing this." Where it was just like, "Wait,
Yeah.
why would we put out a video about a season that's over?" And then
Yeah.
it just didn't do great. But Bran enjoyed it, and then Bran reached out, and then I don't even know. We just all ended up on here, and now we're all friends. We've been friends, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, Bran guested on an episode of the show and then kind of blackmailed his way to be one of the permanent hosts.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yep.
Yeah,
He
Yeah,
had some
the
very
stuff-
unflattering pictures
the
of PD in Mexico.
yeah.
Yeah.
He used his power dynamic to get into the podcast.
That is what I'm known for. Yep.
Yeah. Brad, did
All right,
you
next
get a
call.
trim up, by the way? Did you get a haircut and a beard trim?
I did get a. I
Looks
did get
good,
a trim.
buddy.
Thank you.
Looks good.
Thank you. Another visual for the audio.
Yeah. Describe it for us.
Next caller.
Making the Merge, my third favorite Survivor podcast. I love you guys, but I have one major complaint.
Good
You're
Lord.
not doing the songs anymore. When the contestants got voted out, you were singing songs. I've been singing Savannah for weeks. We need more songs. Thanks, guys.
That's fair.
Yeah, what's up with that, guys? That's kind of Jorn's department.
Well,
Third favorite.
No, I
Yeah.
get that. That seems
It's
high,
fair.
To be honest.
would it
That's
be
fair.
first if we did the song? I don't know what happened to the songs. I mean, there have been ideas floating, but it's just like, I think this season all of us have been really busy, and we're still
Yeah.
making it happen. And so the songs, for a lot of y'all that don't realize, what ends up happening is the episode ends. Either one of us writes a song, has to figure out recording it before we record the next morning. So it's
Yeah.
kind of this, it's kind of a race. So if you get one, it's a real special thing.
Yeah, I think it was always intended to be a special thing, but then this season we had one every week for the
Dude,
first like 6
yeah.
weeks.
We were all
So
chomping
this
at
is-
the bit for the song.
This is your
sauce.
fault, Jonathan, for setting people's expectations too high.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Savannah, Savannah.
Why don't you do a song, Chase?
Hey, Murgatrons. I just wanted to call in, and when you guys talked about that guy mowing his lawn and going inside to tell his partner about something you guys said on the podcast and some like crazy specific lingo that you guys use, it was so fucking relatable. It was insane. Me and my fiance on the daily go together, and we've joked about putting it in our vows. So just want to let you guys know that appreciate all your stupid jokes. And yeah, if Jonathan wins or if Joe wins, I'm never watching Survivor again. Okay, love you guys.
Fair.
Hey, do you guys know what she's talking about? A lawnmower?
Brother, thank you.
blanking.
I have no idea.
I know what she's talking about.
Okay.
Oh, good.
It's the comment of the guy that I read who was talking about how he was mowing his lawn, And then he screamed, "Oh my God," because of Jack the Cat, and then had to explain everything to his wife. So she was saying she understands like saying something that we say and then having to explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're cultural phenomenons. We really implement a lot to the society.
The idea of I think we're gonna work together, being in someone's vows.
Yeah. Please record it.
Yeah.
Do it. You won't, you coward.
The reason I even said it like that is because I was reading my challenge notes and I just kind of like got stumbled over my words, and that's just how it came out.
PD has a way too of taking something like that and just he like beats us in the face with a bit until it becomes a bit. Like that one is just like, I think we're gonna work together. It's just a normal sentence. Chase says it once weird, and then PD's like, what if I did it every episode 3 times until everyone thinks it's funny? He's done a full send of it. It's just...
Yeah, the first time Chase said it, I was like, I think that's going to be a running bit on the show.
That shouldn't be funny that you're even saying that, right?
But
that shouldn't be a joke. Oh, well.
Next caller.
Hey, Making the Merge. This is Zayo, huge Survivor fan. Just got to get this off my chest because none of my friends really agree with me. I am maybe the biggest Tiff hater out there. Don't know why she's on this season. What did she do? In season 46, pretty much nothing aside from go home with an idol in her pocket. All she does is win individual immunities, cheats at them, apparently, like you saw last episode. She hasn't done anything this season. She tried to dictate a couple votes in the early merge, was wrong every time, and now she's just trailing on the back of Suri. I'm probably going to get voted out in one of the next two episodes. Have to get that off my chest. I know it's not Jonathan hate like you guys said in your post, but I'm a Tiff hater. That's all I got to say.
Wow. Dang, man. Who wants to take this one? Bran?
Yeah, let Bran take it.
It's a fair complaint.
I was about to ask, before you, I was going to say, before you rebuttal, tell us one thing she did in 46.
No, it is a fair complaint. I will say this. Some players are good players. Some players are just entertaining. I shouldn't have said entertaining on the television set. I do think Tiff is fun TV. I do think she's. Yeah. I think she's funny. She's kind of chaotic. I don't know. Should she have been on 50? That's a different argument. But now that she is different argument. Now that she is on 50, I do enjoy Tiff.
Yes.
So
I get though where I like Tiff as a person. Like she seems really cool, and she's also again kind of a fun dynamic in 50. But there have been so many contestants that I feel like if we were to swap someone out this season, you could swap out Tiff pretty easily for a number of different players that would have been interesting.
I like Penner was on Rob's show last week, and it's just like, why was Penner not on this season? Like, what are we doing?
We could have put Philip, you know?
But I will say, now that Tiffany is here, I couldn't be a Tiff hater. It's fun watching her on the season.
Yeah.
No.
But
it's Tiffy time.
But to callers' credit, like I don't think Tiff has done enough this season to justify another Tiff season. Like Tiff's not going to be brought back a third time.
Let me push back on that a little bit since we're all no one's arguing here. Let me make an argument.
Ozzy is a mopey dingus.
Here's what I'll say is I was one of the people that were like, why is Tiff brought back for 50? But even in the call, that the voicemail, he goes, all she does is win individual challenges and has a great social game with Suri. Those are the two kind of most important things to do this season. She's kind of crushing. Is she playing like giant, cool, flashy moves? No. But is it worth hating on her for being smart and making it this far into the game? I don't think so.
Yeah, does she have fun confessionals? Yes.
Yeah.
When she gets them.
When she gets them.
All right.
Next caller.
It's Lily from Canada. Again, I don't know if you remember me. I'm just here. I don't have anything to say other than just a reminder that Petey looks like Thomas the Tank Engine. And also, I think I have a theory that that's why he wears sunglasses in all of his Instagram posts. Because he's, like, trying to, like, hide the Thomas the Tank Engine thing. And, yeah. Also, I really like the answering machine message that I know it's not an answering machine, but that you guys have.
That's it, Lily? That's all you called in to say?
She straight up called in just to be like, "Yo, PD, you look weird, dog."
That you know what? Thomas is a handsome young tank engine. The reason I wear sunglasses here, Lily, if you're gonna force me to reveal this information
here.
My eyes suck, so I like it to be dark.
Well,
do you mean your eyes aren't pleasant to look at, or that you have a hard time with bright lights?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to. I think your eyes are dreamy.
I meant to say
you.
Bono, like from U2 again, but I said Bono again. But I said he's got Bono disease, which is where your eyes struggle, so you wear sunglasses all the time. So people are like, "Why are you wearing sunglasses?" You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
But I'll say this: would they make so many Thomas the Tank stuff if Thomas wasn't hot? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good point, Brand.
They're not going to make it on an ugly train. It's going to be a hot train.
Yeah. But Lily, I'm going to be honest, Lily. I did not remember Lily from Canada at first, but then as soon as you said Thomas the Tank Engine, I remembered who you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she also said that Bran looked like Hagrid.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for doubling down on the Thomas.
Not as much now that he's got this haircut, though.
That's true. Just imagine it, folks. Just whatever you think it could be.
He
it might
shaved
be.
only the
with
top
a
of his
shape-up.
head.
Yeah. Yeah. Next caller.
Hi, guys. I just want everyone to be nice to Chase, because Chase doesn't know it, but me and him, we're bros. And I found you guys through his YouTube channel because he's the way much better YouTuber.
What?
And so I just want to do you guys my boy Chase. And that's about it. Thanks.
Chase, be honest.
Yeah.
Did you use a voice changer?
No. I was just as shocked as you guys.
How much did you pay?
I didn't pay anything. This is one of my bros, one of my subscribers.
Huh.
You know what? It is pretty funny that there's probably a decent amount of people who have come over from Chase's YouTube channel, and they're used to Chase being this cool dude, and then they come here and listen to him get bullied relentlessly week after week.
Jonathan, you're a much better YouTuber than Chase is.
Wow, that's so crazy.
He hasn't even seen Star Wars.
I can't believe that just played there.
We do get more voicemails that pretty much says exactly what PD just said.
I can't wait. Next caller.
Hi, guys. I just want everyone...
Oh,
did you want to play it twice?
You were just going to play it again?
Yeah, sorry. No, when whoever played that sound drop, I lost my place. So no more sound drop.
Going back to 5.
Chase, I know you put a lot of effort into laying out this show, but I can't help but notice you labeled one call out of the 40 insane. You put in parentheses
we'll get
insane.
to it. Yeah, we'll get to it.
I was going to say,
would you like to skip to that one?
I'm really curious about what makes that one
chomping
out
at
of
the
the
bit.
40 insane. I am chomping at the
Okay,
bit.
Okay, we'll skip to it, but PD, I warned you.
Okay. All right.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I'll try and make this quick. I'm actually at work right now. Honestly, I'm glad you guys are doing this again. I was really afraid that lunatic that called in that last time was going to ruin it for everybody. So basically, where I'm coming from with this is, guess what, motherfuckers? That was me! It wasn't no one else. I did that! That was me! Jonathan, I got something for you. Who the fuck makes up a story about their cat dying to try and get support? Who the fuck does that? I'm a cat owner. That's fucked up. Dude, and then you have the fucking audacity to make a whole ass YouTube video about it, basically fucking bragging like you think you're fucking cool or something. Like, oh yeah, I lied to all my fans for so long, told them my cat was dead so that I could get support. You don't deserve support. What the fuck is that, dude? You goddamn son of a bitch. I mean, is that serious? I'll tell you what. Here's the blueprint. Here's the blueprint, buddy. If you want more support, get your clout up. Get your money up. Be cooler, be funnier. But that's probably pretty fucking hard for you stupid dipshit. God fucking damn it. And I'll tell you what else. Man, okay, and listen. Okay, PD, seriously, you're my favorite. Like, you really are. Like, you really are. But I want you right now to wipe that fucking smug look off your face. Take off your sunglasses that you're probably wearing inside at night. You fucking douchebag. You pretentious douchebag. Okay? And I want you to think about this. You used to be great. That's why you were my favorite, PD. You used to be great. You haven't won since season 45, man. And you know why? It's because you spend more time thinking about being a virtue-signaling, performative feminist than doing your fucking job, man. You probably don't even like Charlie XCX. I bet you're just saying that because you're desperate. Somehow I've watched you turn into Mike Tomlin. You beloved Mike Tomlin for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, we're going to settle for mediocrity for a fucking decade and never win a goddamn motherfucking ring. Straighten the fuck up, PD. What the fuck is that? I am so fucking done with all this goddamn motherfucking bullshit. Okay.
Yo, I just want to point out, PD was laughing. PD was laughing that whole time. The second this dude mentions Mike Tomlin, PD didn't. He stopped laughing.
How dare you?
I'm like weeping, dude. Oh my goodness.
It was very funny, and then he said Mike Tomlin, and it genuinely hurt my feelings for a second.
Chase, you and I came out looking pretty good there.
Yeah, dude. I don't know why, but we did so good.
Man, that's great.
I just here's what I'm gonna say. Here's my response. Who lies about a cat? A legend villain.
Hey,
that's who
Jonathan,
lies about a cat.
Save it for the end. We have so many more calls about Jack.
Oh, hey, man. And if you're questioning the authenticity of my Charlie XCX fandom, I can show you my Apple Music receipts from last year.
Yeah,
about how many
he also
minutes.
dressed up as Charlie XCX when we were in Salem, Massachusetts for Halloween.
That's true.
Did that caller almost went full name on you?
He almost went Paul.
He did, and that was crazy.
Whoa!
I was like,
it said like Paw PD is what it sounded like.
That was wild.
They
know a lot about you.
I love that PD is not wearing sunglasses the one time he gets screamed at for it.
Yeah,
That's my
two
favorite.
people
It's been
brought
brought
up me
up
wearing
twice.
sunglasses, and I'm not wearing sunglasses.
I warned you, PD. You wanted the insane one.
I did want it, and now I don't know how to feel. It was
brilliant.
That was great.
I had it curated to where PD gets a few compliments before we get back-to-back sunglass voice.
And then I was like, no, I want to hear the insane one,
stuff,
and then
man.
I got screamed at for 2
I think we're on 6, Chase.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, and hey,
Hi,
I have
my
a,
name's
oh,
Joy.
sorry.
Oh, go ahead, PD.
I just did want to say, it looks like there might be another title on the way for PD.
It would be embarrassing if you don't, though.
Maybe I'll
Can you
be his
imagine getting
favorite
screamed
again.
at and then losing your last players.
Honestly, worst case scenario is I win with Joe, and I think we all agree. Like that's more like I would rather PD win.
After hearing PD get screamed at, I kind of want you to win with Joe. That's the villain arc coming out of me again. I'm sorry.
All right. Next caller.
Hi, my name's Joy. I really don't care who wins at this point. All I care about is Aubrey not winning. Now that Ozzy's gone, I have no gun, and I don't care. Anyways, here's my Tom and Jerry scream. Thank you.
Great Tom and Jerry scream.
Yeah.
So that's an Ozzy fan who just wants Aubrey gone, and
out
that's
of
all
spite.
she cares about is Aubrey. Aubrey's awesome. I want Aubrey.
Now look, I'm an Ozzy super fan too. I do not hold it against Aubrey that she got Ozzy sent home. I do not hold it against her at all. So that's what I'll say.
Yeah, more than fair. Next caller.
Hey guys, this is Grayson. I just wanted to call in and to let Chase know that he had really screwed up this season. I made the big mistake decision of joining Chase's teams and for the draft this year. And it's been really disappointing that he lost all his players so quickly and just crushed my soul and dreams and hopes of making the merch trophy. So thank you, Chase. I really appreciate that. And see you in my nightmares.
Good Lord. Chase, really quickly, give people that are maybe a little gun shy about going with you next season a pep talk. Like, why should people believe in you after what happened this season?
It can't get worse.
Yeah. Hey, guys, listen, next season, when it's time to lock in with a team and you say, I want that Making the Merge trophy or whatever the prize is, I got to pick a winning team. Don't pick mine. Pick someone else.
All right.
It's a bad record, dude. I feel bad for
It's rough.
So your pitch is that you have no pitch and that they shouldn't go with you.
Yeah, because here's my idea. If next season no one locks in with me and I do win, we don't have to spend the money to send out trophies.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
I love how she called in. She's like, hey, Chase, let me remind you of what is, painfully obvious to you is that you suck at this and you did terrible. But let me tell you how it's bad for me also. What you did to me.
Yeah.
But it did open my eyes to something, which is like, I'm so, maybe we all feel this way, but I'll just speak for myself where I get so caught up in like the people that lock in with the winning team. It is a little heartbreaking that there were a lot of people who were counting on me and I let them down.
There were a lot of people who were rallying around a cat that doesn't exist also.
And we'll hear about it.
Really, PD and I are the only ones worth locking in with.
Keep saying we're going to hear about it. We're going to hear about it, which makes me feel like I'm going to have like a angry mob show up.
It's like calls 10 through 44 is all.
Let me just tell you something. We did not, today we're not listening to every single call we got. And there was a handful that I just didn't put in here because I was sick of hearing about the cat.
That's hilarious.
More than fair.
That is so funny.
Here's our next caller.
Hey guys, Henry Kissinger here. I'm up in heaven. I know. I'm surprised I made it too. I don't know. Maybe got his convention or something. Anyways, I'm here with Jack the cat. He had a message for you guys. I'm going to put him on his phone. Jack, take it away. Yeah, he sounds pretty sick. I think sorry, I just beat him. I don't know. Anyways, bye.
It's crazy. I mean, it's an unbelievable thing because Jack the cat being in heaven means that I think he's got the wrong Jack considering I made him up. So he's talking to someone else's cat.
Why don't we just go ahead and go right into this next call?
Oh.
Hey guys, Henry Kissinger again. Last message didn't work. I tried a bit. I regretted it. It didn't come out the way I wanted to. And, I just want to say, it really makes me respect what you guys do. 3 of you guys are really good at this. And that's tough to do, because, I think if I had to get into my own psychology a bit, when you bomb a bunch of innocent civilian people, they think you have confidence, man. Well, you don't. That's tough. Anyways, this bit didn't work out well either, so I'm just going to stop going. Yeah.
Can't wait for Henry Kissinger's next call.
Hey,
calls 3 through.
Are you serious? The next one is okay.
He did call a third time, and I did not include it because I figured we spent enough time with him. But I just wanted when you said that, I did want to let you know he did call again.
Well, the world spent long enough with Henry Kissinger. So.
Hey, Henry, great contribution.
Thank you.
Great contribution.
Yeah, very funny.
Wait, the 3 of us. 3 of us are funny.
Yeah,
he said 3 of us do a great job.
Yeah.
Here, this speaks to my ego. I immediately just assumed he was making fun of Jonathan.
See, I assumed he was making fun of you losing already this season.
So when I heard it back just now, I go, "Oh no, I think he meant me."
Again, I just think PD and I are just sitting pretty today. Like,
yeah.
I mean, well, Bran, you didn't get yelled at yet.
No one. Sometimes I wonder if I'm even on the show. So, where's the hate? Where's the Bran hate?
Well, Brandon, it's because you're so likable and you're not a cartoon character like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough. Thanks, caller.
Making the merge. This is Prada calling from the United Kingdom. I know I have an American voice. Guess what? I am American.
What?
I was listening to your podcast this morning, and I only called in because I'm so freaking annoyed with Joe. Joe, last time he played, was probably one of my favorites. I was actually glad he lost. And then additionally, he's just so annoying. Maybe it's the edit. Maybe it's the way that he's portrayed. Originally, Devin's antics didn't really frustrate me, but because Joe gets annoyed by it, I just hope that Devin to 1,000%. And I had to call in just to say that, and I hope you have a good one. It's Tiffy time.
Wow, that was a good like little impression there at the end too.
That was good.
Thanks for calling in. Yeah, we don't really like Joe either.
Do you think it's an edit, or do you think that's? I think it's just Joe. I don't think it's an edit thing.
Yeah,
I think it's Joe.
I think it's just him. Yeah, I think a lot of what we saw from him being such a nice, likable guy last time was an edit.
Yeah,
but even we turned on Joe. Like by the end of the season, we were already fed up with him. So this would be a long running edit situation for Joe.
I think it's an ego thing. I don't think it's a change in edit for Joe. I think Joe was like he was in the first time he played, and then he became known as just this honorable, like integrity-filled, like nice guy, and now he's coming into the season doubling down on it, but with the ego of so many people kind of like adoring him. So
then you look at him online, and online he's kind of annoying and weird too. He did put out like a minute-long video about a lot of people are going to say a lot of hateful things about you and like how to move forward with that. And what he's talking about is like the kind of stuff that we've been saying. It's about like his game being boring.
Yeah, he's watching us.
He posted that 20 minutes after our episode dropped, and I texted PD and I said, any chances we pushed him over the edge?
Just imagine how like insufferable to the, I don't know, like 10th X he would have been if Eva wasn't on the season. Like Eva was the saving grace of Joe in his season, like the beautiful moment. And we're like, oh wow, this guy's amazing. He's Eva, like this, what a powerful moment. They should win an award. And then by the end of the season, we're like, this guy sucks. We hate him. Like if he never had that amazing moment of like comforting Eva in this moment of humanity on display in Survivor, like just two straight seasons of it just being tough go.
But if Joe was never cast on Survivor, we would not have gotten Got Fun Betrale.
That's true. We're all better for that. That is true.
I think of it every time I see one of those word puzzles too.
Yeah. Next up.
Yo, making the merge. This is Owen. I'm the guy in the Patreon chat that posts all the quote graphics.
Attaboy.
I just wanted to call, first time caller, semi-long time listener. I just wanted to say, like, thanks for getting me into Survivor, because the only reason I started watching Survivor 48 is because I saw a thing on TikTok where it just said MAGA versus autism, and I was instantly hooked. So, thanks for being a podcast that I cannot recommend to anybody because of the amount of lore. I tried to get my cousin into it, and the first thing he asked is, why is everyone making such a big deal about this guy's cat not being dead? So that's something, and now my entire family knows who Banu is. So that's definitely something. But my hot take, or my prediction for the end of Survivor this season is that Suri actually gets replaced by a body double. It's kind of like a Paul McCartney situation where it's not the real one, but they want us to think it's the real one. So even though she wins the season unanimously, it's really not her. And at the reunion, Jeff comes out and is like, psych, it wasn't her the whole time. We screwed her out. But I don't know, something crazy like that. I don't have any ideas. That's it. Bye.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I was about to say that would track because Chase posted that clip of us questioning the Suri extra vote situation, and Jonathan posed that maybe it's rigged for Suri. Jonathan would later circle back on this and say that he doesn't actually think that, but Chase didn't include that in the clip. So you've got all these idiots agreeing with Jonathan in the comments.
They're all agreeing with me so much that I circled all the way back around to thinking I'm right the first time.
Hey, on one of the clips I posted this week, it's when I asked the question of why did I was just so confused by why why.
Yeah,
that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, I know, but so many of the comments were like, hey, don't start a Survivor podcast if you've never watched the fucking show. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, I had a question.
Yeah. We can't have those
Apparently, that rule was written on Cerie's extra vote, and we just, we didn't read the fine print.
Sorry that we weren't there.
I still have yet to see. Like, I understand that ultimately it wouldn't have mattered. She would the three would have voted. Like, it would have all of that makes sense. I still have yet to see somebody explain the why behind.
So one of the comments that were very mean to me about being an idiot did explain it. What they said is what we're forgetting is that it was not a tie just between Cirie and Emily. It was a three-way tie. And so that's why they had to all revote, because then there would have only been two people voting in the
what
revote.
I'll say to that is that it wasn't actually a three-way tie because the Devins vote didn't count because he played an idol.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
it still confuses me.
Yeah, the three-way tie doesn't answer any questions for me right now.
And so Jonathan has settled on it's all rigged for Cirie, and now Jonathan might be subscribing to the body double theory.
I think I might. They always were saying that in the old Beatles stuff, if you played some of it backwards or you listened to the background, you'd hear things like "Paul is dead" or "Paul is."
Are you going to play Cirie confessionals?
I'm going to play her confessionals backwards, and it's going to be like in the Spy Kids movie where they listen backwards and they're all saying like "Help, help me, help us" or whatever. It's going to be that.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking so much about Cirie, why don't we go ahead and play this very special voicemail?
Hey boys of Making the Merge, it's Katie Grandines back with another parody song. I'm still a proud member of the Fake Idols. We'll get him next season, buddy. Making the Merge means so much to me, and y'all have built such an amazing community of mergies that I'm so proud to be a part of. Please note that this song was written before the most recent episode, and I wanted to continue to live in a world where our favorite island throuple was thriving.
Uh-oh.
I turned on the TV. Jeff, are you talking to me? On board a plane to Fiji, and now I'm off my couch. Social queen in this game, part of Black Widow Brigade, but never keeping my flame. So now I'm off my couch. BB House was born, Traders, Mistress flowing, 50 course I'm going. You think that you can be me? Hey, I just met you on Survivor 50. Do I just Rizzo? Just call me Cirie. I'll be your brain now. Don't worry, Ozzy. Enjoy my numbers. Just call me Cirie. Hey, if you come for my little Polly, I'll work my magic. Just call me Cirie. I'll switch the target, but keep it low key. You'll do my bidding and call me Cirie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of the Call Me Cirie swap out on that parody. That's brilliant.
Yeah, and to the person saying that we don't have songs, thanks, Katie, because now we do.
Yeah. That was beautiful.
Katie filling our quota for the
Also,
season.
I love that song.
It's a
unironically.
That song's
Great
good.
contribution, Katie.
Carly Rae Jepsen, underrated pop singer. Just saying.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Henry Kissinger again.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry. Does anyone remember what number we were on?
I think we were heading into 11.
Hello, Making the Merch podcast. My name is Virginia from California, and I'm calling in to say that I love the show, and also regretfully, I am the commenter that said your insights were, your analysis was less than insightful.
Anything but, right? Yeah.
I guess I'm not really here to apologize, but I am here to take credit and say that, as I said in my comment, that you're the only Survivor podcast that I listen to, so it doesn't really matter whether your analysis is insightful or not.
Well,
also, I really think it sucks that Jonathan's cat is still alive, and I wish that he hadn't lied about that. So there. Peace.
Nice.
The wording on "sucks that your cat is still alive" is a little rough.
Well, it's just what it is. I feel like I love the fact that she called in and was like, "I'm the one who said that." Also, I'm not here to apologize for it. I'm just taking credit for it.
Yeah.
In fact, I want to remind you
if
about what I
we're
said.
the only Survivor podcast that she listens to, then we give her the best Survivor analysis.
That's true.
I would say so.
Next caller.
Hi, Making the Merge podcast. This is my first season ever listening, and I found you from Chase's YouTube channel, and Chase, loved your content. You're very angry on the show, though. But other than that, it's been great. You guys have really enhanced my season 50 experience. I've been raised on Survivor. My grandma and dad watched season 1 and all the seasons after till before she passed, and now me and him get to carry that on. And being able to watch the episode and then excited to hear y'all's take after. So my final 3 is 3. Rizzo, he's really run me over this season. And Aubrey, I want it to be Rick, but I don't think he's going to make it in the next couple of weeks. And I really hope they tie in the hammock at the end, because that's been just in every shot, I feel like. So I would love the winner to take that home as well. Bye.
The winner gets the hammock.
Yeah,
like
$2 million
and the hammock.
Yeah. I do want to reiterate what she said, which was Chase is the one who told me about the podcast. And aside from Chase, the podcast is great.
No.
Chase's anger is the worst part of the podcast, is what she
said. And I will say, as I was uploading these, I thought about that for a while, where I was like, oh, it must be pretty shocking for people to come from my YouTube channel to hear where I'm screaming at you guys. Just know it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. I'm not actually angry. If I was actually angry, I wouldn't show up.
The whiplash of like the amount that you prep for your YouTube channel to what you prep for this, it's just like night and day difference.
Which, like, for the past 2 seasons, or at least recently on season 50 and for last season, Chase didn't prep at all on this show. He just he went to the gold derby or the silver derby.
On the YouTube, he's created murder boards with yarn, and here he's just like, somebody else do the work for
he's
me.
like, hey, here's some AI podcast I found. Let me have Chinsel explain what happened.
Shout out Chinsel.
Dude, Chinson is not AI, dude. He's a real person.
I
thought he was Chinsel.
I think his voice is AI, but I looked into this. I'm pretty sure his voice is AI, but that the guy running it is real. But that he's just
the only other explanation is that AI is modeled after Chinsel's voice. That's the only other. It took in only Chinsel content and it was like, this is how humans speak.
But hold on, Chinsel said there's no AI at all.
At all.
Yeah, that sounds like someone
there
who's
was no
using
AI.
a lot of AI.
Yeah.
I disagree, and maybe we'll hear from Chinsel today. Who knows? Next voice.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't like how you're talking about Ozzy. I'm listening to your podcast right now, and I'm not going to take the hate. So all of y'all, besides Jonathan, can fuck off.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
Screw
That's
up.
right.
Don't talk about Ozzy like that, but he did put his foot in his mouth. But still, don't call him a mopey dingus. It's just Ozzy with his old Ozzy habits, just being a little bit upset.
Yeah, why would y'all...
That's all. Make call back. See y'all later.
Yeah, Jonathan's the only supporter of Ozzy.
Why would y'all ever say that? That's crazy.
I don't understand. Do you think that they thought that I was Jonathan?
They must
I
have
have
just
no
got
idea
the
what you're
names
talking
confused.
Possibly.
I
will say that is the first I've heard from anybody that is not Team Mopey Dingus. So it's good to know that those people exist. I've seen a lot of comments that are like, yeah, he was being a Mopey
I'm
Dingus.
happy to get any support, even if it's accidental.
On that clip that got 250,000 views of us being confused about how Survivor works, one of the comments said, "I'm just here to say that yes, Ozzy is a mopey dingus."
Oh man! Next up,
Yeah, I totally didn't say who I was. My name is Ricky Puciano. I'm from Cheshire, Connecticut. Hope you're all doing good. And also, PD, stop being a bully to everybody, all right? Especially Jonathan.
Yeah.
He's a legend. Love you, Jonathan.
I think he thinks I'm Jonathan.
No way. No way. Wait, so your ego right now is saying, oh, there's a compliment and love being showed. They got to have the wrong
You
person.
have to at least acknowledge, Jonathan, that in the other clip, he was wrong about the stance that you took.
No.
Yeah.
I don't have to acknowledge that.
All right.
And
enough.
then, he said for me to be nice to Jonathan, who
Yeah.
I think Jonathan is Chase in this situation.
No,
yeah,
I think,
I'm the one that gets bullied by PD.
I don't think that's right. I think I'm going to take all
I don't think that's
this.
right either. I've never bullied anybody.
I don't think
Every episode
Chase
of
never
Making the
gets
Merge, it's like I'm in an alleyway and a bunch of like kung fu people have just dropped around me and they're trying to fight me, and I have to fight my battles and my demons in this alleyway against you guys
You're
that know
saying
kung
we're
fu.
Demons? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Kind of sounds like you're bullying me right now, Chase, by calling me names,
Hey.
saying I'm a demon.
Whatever, man.
The fans
Next up.
don't like it.
Yo, making the mag, baby! All right, I got some hot takes. Well, obviously, Cerie's going to win, and Ozzy is a big, fat, mopey dingus.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Big
Sorry,
fat
I'll put it in my
mopey
order at
dingus.
Wendy's.
Putting
yeah,
my order in at Wendy's.
All right, thank you. All right, I got to think. So let's see. First off, I don't think Rizzo's going to win. I don't think he has a chance, unfortunately. I think Devins could win. He's pretty funny. He's got an idol or whatever. Or he did, but he used it. Oh, man. All right, yeah, may I please have a $6 biggie bag with junior bacon cheeseburger?
Absolutely. Drink on that one?
Vanilla Diet Coke.
Ooh.
And then can I do spicy nuggets with that, please?
Nice.
Ranch.
What's the big?
And then that'll be it. Perfect, thank you.
Man, what's
All right,
a
sorry about
steal?
I totally forgot what I was going to say. All right, here's my impression of all the bits that I can think of off the top of my head. It's Tiffy time! I'm embarrassed.
That's terrifying.
What else? Grizzly is speaking. That was a good one. Wahoo!
Nice.
Yippee!
That's really good.
Whoa.
Wahoo!
He went with the log one.
Yeah, all right. I got one question for all y'all. If Survivor 50 was a big battle royale, like it's Fortnite, who wins between Jonathan and Joe? Oh, I do feel I got a chance, low-key. Maybe Mike White. He's ripped. All right. Thank y'all.
Yo, check out this $6 biggie bag. You get
Incredible
4
call,
piece
by the way.
nuggets, junior fry, small soft drink, and your choice of sandwich, crispy chicken, junior cheeseburger, or a double stack. That's a good meal for $6.
That
and then
is a good
he
meal.
got the spicy nugs on top of that.
Yeah.
And
The
something
Diet
else.
Vanilla Coke was wild. To
that
me.
was a good
I didn't know
play.
you could
I
do that.
I didn't know either.
Unless
they must
they
have
got
the
a
freestyle.
freestyle.
Yeah, they must
Ooh.
have the freestyle.
This guy's living life to the fullest. Incredible voicemail. Winner of the day so far.
I mean, you turned me on to the biggie
Well,
meal. I'm going.
I like the
Wendy's.
code switch. I don't know what codes he was switching to, but the way he was talking to us, he was like, he sounded just kind of like this. And then when he went to order, it's like, and a $6 biggie bag.
And 1 fried egg.
Well, you can't. You don't want the people at Wendy's thinking you're low class.
Yeah, dude. Especially when you're getting the biggie bag, bro.
The big $6
But
biggie
let's answer his question. Between Joe and who? Jonathan? Who wins in a battle royale?
Survivor Jonathan or Jordatron?
But Survivor one.
What?
I would
Okay,
imagine.
Yeah.
I think Jonathan has it in
I
either
think so, too.
scenario.
I don't think anybody can beat Jonathan. Even Mike White with his abs.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't think so.
you know, in Fortnite, you have trios, right? So I'm going to say the Wizard of Ozzy. Cerie's Wizard of
Okay.
Oz would win a
Yeah.
Fortnite battle.
I don't see why not. I bet Rizzo plays a lot of Fortnite.
But that would involve Cerie
Yeah.
doing well in a challenge, and that's not possible.
She's strategy. She's
She's
squad
strategy.
leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
Hi, Making the Merge. This is Olivia. I'm calling from New Jersey. Big fan. I have a little bone to pick. First of all, Jonathan, the Jack the Cat scam, wow, blew my brain into a million pieces. What a thing to pull off, and it just astounded me. That was amazing. Where's the sanctuary? Where's the sanctuary? I've actually been waiting for it. You guys posted like one episode this season. I'm needing more content personally. I was enjoying all these episodes. If you're not going to do the sanctuary, please do some kind of rewatch in the off season. Can't go the whole summer without making the merge. So really love you guys. Keep making podcast episodes because I want to listen to them. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Well, that was kind.
That was sweet.
Well, maybe I should take this one since I'm the showrunner of making the merge. Yeah, that's my fault that there's no sanctuary. That falls on me. So I'm sorry, but I'll take all the responsibility.
I don't know if that's fair, though, PD. I think
not. No, it's not, but that's what you do as a charismatic leader.
Oh, man. No, I genuinely feel like, I mean, I know that my schedule's been crazy. Chase, your schedule's been crazy. Brand,
hold on.
Like, it just was hard for us to line up the extra day to record. So we locked in when we're recording the main show. So
I'll speak for PD on this because PD doesn't want to, upset anybody. It's a nightmare to get Jonathan and Bran outside of the scheduled Thursday appointment time.
Yeah.
And that's understandable because Bran is a very hardworking guy. He has a lot on his plate. He has a lot going on. Jonathan, I don't know what he's doing.
Great question. Technically, I'm supposed to be editing a lawn care business commercial right now. So
see, he just makes shit up.
I don't make it up. It's just
There's no such thing as a lawn care business. That doesn't exist.
I don't know what to tell you. They're paying me. So
yeah,
they got to have some sort of income. No, I know. I've been hard to schedule outside of that time. Bran has been hard to schedule outside of that time. I don't think PD should take that bullet. So,
Bran, what do you have to say about this?
I'll take some blame.
Bran has always made it clear that he can't do those.
I don't. No, all I've said is that I don't record in the evenings, which is true, and and for the most part, I stand by that. But maybe next season we just put another. As long as it's on the calendar, like if consistently. Then let's do it, baby. Let's
we do not blame Bran in the slightest. He
and
makes
I appreciate
it very
that.
clear.
No, and I appreciate that. Yeah.
I get it. It's all my fault. Look, how many cats do I have to fake kill to make y'all respect me?
Well, I just to this point, I mean, who didn't miss a single rewatch episode last summer?
Wow.
Well, let's ask a better question. Who didn't make a single rewatch?
That's the easier answer.
Yeah. What's a rewatch podcast?
Who skipped out on the entire off season last
the past 2 off seasons?
Oh, and I don't know if we're gonna do Time Machine. I think we will do something, but
so here's what I can announce, which is if you want more stuff in the off season from PD, Bran, and myself. We will be doing a new podcast over on my channel in the off season, but we have not decided what we're going to do Survivor or reality TV wise.
Yeah, I think what we will do is hop on periodically
to talk Survivor news.
Yeah.
Ooh,
we'll workshop it.
Yeah, we're workshopping some stuff. We do have plans, but
yeah, we'll show up in the
concrete.
off season at least a couple times.
Yeah,
most of us.
Yeah.
We'll see. No.
Yeah, it's just been difficult. I mean, we've all been busy, and the sanctuary has been tough to schedule.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Calvin. I dropped my car off earlier to get some work done. I was just wondering when I could pick it up. All right, call me back. Psych. I know this is making the merge. What is up, boys? I just want to call in and, tell you guys how much I appreciate you chiming in every week. It's really good stuff, and it's been making the season pretty good. Even with all the twists that Jeff's been throwing at us. I do have a slight bone to pick with Jonathan, like that guy from the YouTube comments. But unlike that guy, I don't want to collect his teeth.
Okay, good.
Just thought I should make that known. I'm not a teeth collector. But yeah, Jonathan, I got to get real with you for a sec. My cat, Tug, actually did die earlier this year.
Oops.
And when you told us that your cat, Jack, allegedly died, it was sort of a big moment. It felt like someone else was going through what I was going through. And, it helped me a little bit. And then all of a sudden, you just pull the rug right out from under us, and Jack's still alive. Well, I got a little message for you and Jack. Screw you guys.
Wow.
It's not cool. But anyways, love what you guys are doing. Keep it up, and see you next call-in.
Jonathan, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, because this is a phenomenon. It's not just this one caller. I've heard this from several people.
You brought back the worst day of their life and made a joke of it.
Well, here's what I will say is that I had a cat die maybe 2 years ago, and it was difficult, and I used that experience to inform my showbiz experience, is what we'll call it. Podcast is a show business, and I'm a showman. What can I say?
So, Jonathan, but let me just jump in here. So you don't feel bad that this guy felt like he was going through something with you and then you betrayed him?
I do feel bad about that part. I do feel bad about that part.
Before we move on too much, let's go ahead and listen to the next voicemail.
Uh-oh.
Hey guys, it's Calvin again. I just thought I'd call you back and let you know that Tug is totally alive.
Man.
Man, I bet you guys feel freaking silly falling for that right after Jonathan got you. Yeah, he's totally chill. Here, he's right here. Tug, you want a little treat?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Tug is alive and with us, just like Jack. Got you guys so good.
That's brilliant.
Fuck this show and the emotional whiplash that it keeps giving me. And I think just for my own mental well-being, I'm going to have to quit.
My biggest takeaway doing this show is no one really cares about cats. Like this, we are killing fake cats left and right on this show. No one cares.
I do want to bring up real quick. He called back a third time. I did not include his third voicemail, but in the third voicemail, he reveals he never had a cat at all. That was a fake sound effect.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
And this is a note for listeners. This is twice now that Chase has said this. If you call a third time, it's not making it in.
Yeah, we don't have all day.
I feel honestly proud that I've started something. I hope everyone starts lying about their cats dying and then reveals it in a way that makes people feel manipulated.
Yes.
You're a psycho.
Hello, this is Eric from Sacramento and a proud Patreon member of Chase. Who would you pick for a new era Survivor returnee season, since we didn't get one until Survivor 50? Love listening to you guys. Have a good day.
So yeah, who would you guys want to bring back?
We each get one?
Yeah.
Give me Jesse Lopez from season 43.
I'll take. Can I do Q again?
We just saw him.
Q.
I mean, yeah,
can we do
you can
3
do that.
Qs?
Yeah,
I'm doing Q. That's who I want to see.
Q
every
cubed.
season.
I think that I would want to, just for sheer chaos and knowing how much everybody hates him, I would love to see Johnny Fairplay come back.
New era.
So it's new era.
New era.
And based on that setup, I thought you were going to say Banu.
Yeah, I did too. But remember,
Banu would be
Saul
probably
is on the
who I'd
table
want.
too.
Oh, yeah. I think
Applebee's Liz.
I think I'd want. I think Banu would be great.
Yeah,
to
Banu.
see again, dude.
I really want Banu back.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I want to see Andy play again. I thought Andy's arc from being completely just unable to play the game to kind of having this like mastermind moment, and then that ultimately being his downfall. It was great TV, and I'd like to see him do it again.
It was a crazy ride for me because I drafted him in the 4th round, and Chase audibly gasped when I did that.
Yeah. All right, next caller.
Hi, guys. It's Hannah Berry. I just
Hannah.
wanted to call in and tell you all my hot take. So, my hot take, I really think Jeff is annoying this season. And I know that's like shitty to say because Jeff is Survivor. And I do love that he has kind of taken the show and made it his own. But I'm sorry, nobody gave a shit about him competing in the challenge. Like, I've never once thought, I wonder if Jeff has ever done this challenge and I want to see it. Like, I'm sorry. And the rice negotiation about it, it's like, dude, who gives a shit, you know? Like, sit down, be the observer. I don't know. It was really annoying. And I also missed the themed seasons, like Heroes vs. Villains and all that stuff. Like, we need to bring those back because it was just so much fun to watch. And I think, like, if they do a season like that, they should make it, like, Survivor corporate and just, like, you have 2 corporate offices on different tribes, and it's basically like playing Survivor with all your coworkers. And that'd be super messy and funny. But yeah, that's my hot take. Thank you guys. I miss you, PD.
Yeah, what was that? What was that about?
Hey, was she in Mexico with you?
Not that I remember.
Dude, that's a really funny
much.
thing to throw it at the
Yeah, that was awesome. Way to go, Hannah Berry. Hannah Berry is one of our main patrons that we talk to every single week over on the Patreon.
I think that Jeff's mood has been different this season. I didn't so much mind him doing the challenge one time just for something different and kind of fun. But I do feel like he's kind of in a different mode that is weird. I can't quite explain it.
I don't know. I'm enjoying Jeff. I always enjoy Jeff, and this is something that's been driving me insane recently, is a lot of people saying, like, Jeff has really been making himself a main character on the show. That's because he is a main character on the show and has been for 50 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I've really liked all the stuff he's doing. I think he's having fun and trying things, and that's all I can ask for.
After watching your video and watching Survivor for the first time, the first thing I loved about Survivor was Jeff. Like, his hosting abilities are unmatched, and you got to take the good with the bad with some of that. Like, did we need to see him do it? No, but I thought that it was fun for the I don't think he's gonna do that again. I think it was like a fun one-off. And my biggest, it was hard seeing them play that clip of him being mean to people before that, because like he doesn't do that anymore. He's not gonna tell somebody to stop bitching. Like, he's not gonna do that. Like, it's not who he is anymore. And that made me miss that when they played that during this season. But I love Jeff. I love Jeffrey.
Yeah,
I do miss the themed seasons.
For sure.
Yes, that I agree with 100%.
I suspect we're gonna get one in the next couple of years. I think it's coming back.
I hope that they do one. Just they're like season 50. Fresh start. We're going to start doing themed seasons after.
I could
50.
see 51 being a themed season. I could see them coming out and being like at the end of the reunion being like, and here is the thing, and we're going back to a themed season, and it's something fun. Like, I could see it happening.
Yeah.
It's like I said in first season of Making the Merge. My themed season idea is blind versus deaf. So,
all right. Next voice.
I do have one more thing to say about Jeff. One more thing about Jeffrey, and that's the thing that struck me the most when I jumped into the new era after having only watched in like the mid 2000s to like 2010 or 12. It's not just the attitude that Jeff has towards the players being different. It's the attitude that the players have towards Jeff. They treat Jeff like he's C-3PO and they're all the Ewoks. That's what it's like when the new era groups get to the beach.
See, Chase, you get that reference now.
I don't. But
I was gonna say, who wants to explain that to Chase, because Chase hasn't even seen Star Wars before.
Yeah, he'll get to that soon. And I miss you, Hannah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Hey, Making the Merge. This is Connie from Missouri. I have 2 propositions for you guys. I said it in the chat the other night, but I think the next draft, since clearly some of you may need a little help. No, I won't name names. I'll be nice. But you guys should draft for each other. Figure out who drafts for who. Just be chaotic. And then my second proposition is during the off season. I think y'all need to watch like the worst season of Survivor ever. You guys can decide which one and hear the commentary on that. Apparently, I just want to hear you guys bitch and moan. So I don't know what that says about me. But yeah, thanks for a fun season 50 so far. Insert all the "you rock, you're awesome, love you" bullcrap. You know the deal. Thanks, bye.
I think that would be really funny to have to
It's a very fun idea where it's like...
I have an issue with it, and it's because I know what the worst season is, and I really don't want to subject myself to it again.
Oh, no, I think me and Jonathan were talking about the drafting for each other.
Oh, that part.
Sorry, we're talking about these things in order, PD.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, get his ass, Jonathan.
Yeah, I got him.
I do think that would be funny, where we each have to draft. So it's like I have to draft for Brand, PD has to draft for me, Jonathan has to draft for, and we try to draft the worst players for each other. That it's like an anti-draft. That does sound fun.
Hear me out. Another season, we get a bunch of kindergartners to draft for us each.
I might do better.
Yeah, actually, that would be a great gimmick for you next. If you could just find a 5-year-old somewhere.
I'll cook something up. I got something.
Yeah, but that would drive me insane. If one of y'all was drafting for me, I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. I might totally crash out.
That's what makes it entertaining.
Jonathan's going to be like, we should do a season where blind and deaf people draft.
Oh man, but and then for the off season, we do have some things. We're planning some stuff. We'll see what we end up doing though.
When you hear her say "worst Survivor season," like what pops in your head? Because there is a clear answer to me.
Well, you go first then. If you have a clear answer,
Thailand.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Thailand
too.
all day.
I don't think I've seen Thailand.
Just to refresh my memory here, Thailand is the men versus women season.
Yeah.
It's a rough
Ted and
it's a
Gandhi
real rough
season. And
Yes,
oh no, that's
yes,
the one that I was going to say. And what's his used car salesman wins, and it's the worst.
Well, now it's spoiled for Jorn, but
sorry, Jorn.
That's cool.
No, that is the worst season. There is sexual assault that is swept under the rug, made a joke of.
Oh yeah,
and
I
brought
do know
back
this.
up at the reunion as like a, can you believe how you responded to that?
Yeah.
Just the worst. It's a very sad moment in Survivor
and then
history.
you get to the final 5 or whatever it is, and I'm like, I hate all of these people. I don't want anyone to win.
Yeah, it's a rough season for sure. Maybe we'll do something with that. Maybe, I don't know. We'll
drop
figure
your
it out.
buffs to Thailand not too long ago. I think last off season.
Isn't that also the season where there's the first rock draw to decide who goes home? And it's like,
yeah, I think so.
That's a tough season.
That's a really tough season.
All right, next caller.
Hey, so this is Isaiah from Maryland. And I've been a fan of the show since, I guess, your coverage of season 48. And, I just wanted to ask you guys, season 50, it's a big, big season. It almost feels like a good send-off, but it's already been confirmed that there's going to be more seasons coming up. The Survivor keeps on planning ahead. What's the plan for you guys? Do you guys plan on doing anything special, anything unique, anything different for the upcoming future of the show? I don't know. Wait, I might actually have to redo this.
So he ends the call by saying, I have to redo this. He never calls back.
It's fantastic. I will say we're hopefully going to be doing a live show at Bramblefest in Greenville, South Carolina in July. So that'll be fun and special. But then I think the plan is to just keep doing the show. I think that's
my plan is to
special.
show up 10%.
Yeah, that's a
more.
great plan, Jorn.
I think if you go back and listen to season 47 and then listen to some of our podcasts from now, it is drastically different. And I imagine that's going to keep happening. The show is going to keep evolving. We're going to keep doing new stuff, new characters, new fake deaths.
Yeah, the plan is just to keep making the show better and better. And it's still a relatively young show, so we've had some growing pains of figuring out what works and what doesn't work. Last off season, we did Big Brother and a rewatch of Cook Islands. and it was just way too much, and we didn't really get a break in between Survivor seasons. But that being said, we each individually have other shows, and some of us together have other shows. If you want to hear more from us, Bran famously has a podcast episode come out every single day, all year round. If you're interested in Hallmark and listening to people joke and make fun of Hallmark, great show there. He has one called The Diss List where we have all guested on. Jonathan has a YouTube channel.
Gilmore the Merrier, I believe.
Yeah, Gilmore the Merrier.
Gilmore Girls.
Dude, yeah.
PD is going to be launching a project soon. PD and I have several projects. PD, Bran, and I are launching a show in the next few weeks. And then Jonathan is whatever he does.
I don't know. Whatever I do.
Yeah. And then the
Lawn
plan for
care
this show-
commercials.
Yeah, the plan for this show is to transition into a lawn care podcast.
Yeah. Now that
So
I
maybe
can talk
Jonathan
about.
will actually show up.
Yeah, the plan for making the merge is to have fun. Fun with friends. That's what the show is. Let's make that our bio. Fun with friends.
Fun for friends.
FWF.
But no, we're not going anywhere, and the plan is to make it bigger and better every season. Like next season, we're going to be drafting for each other.
Next caller.
What's going on with Chase?
Next caller. 1 second.
Are you okay?
Hi, this is Janet. Chase, that made me laugh right off the start. So I'm a fake Idol follower and believer, and I'll probably have to lock in next year again, maybe just on principles, but I think I'm going to do it. Fran, I have a bone to pick with you about Mopey Dingus. Ozzy deserves more respect than calling him a Mopey Dingus. If anyone is a Mopey Dingus, it's Joe this season.
Yeah.
I'm really at a loss for how the rest of the season's going to go. Nothing I thought would happen has, and a lot of things that I didn't think would happen have. So I'm just waiting and watching with no one to stand strongly behind, but I really love Devin. It would be great if he won. He won't win, but it would be great, and I'd love it. It's almost over. 50 is almost over. Thank you guys for all the time and effort you put into this every week. You entertain me. Edie, Chase, Jonathan, and Bran, I love you guys. Shout out to Liz Beef and my Survivor buddies, the little mergies. You're all the best. I just want to say I do miss the sanctuary. It came a time in the week where there was a lull, and I looked forward to it.
Man.
Bye, everyone.
Oh,
Keep
man.
watching. Have a great day.
Oh, that's the worst way that call could have ended.
I
Janet's the
disappointed
best.
Janet, the sweetest person. I disappointed her with not doing the sanctuaries. It's okay.
Yeah, and you've already taken full responsibility for it.
And I
So
take
we
full
like
responsibility.
You should
You know
be the
what?
only one sad.
You know that meme? I am ashamed. I should be, and I am. You know that meme of the soldier, and you got the kid on the bed, and the soldier's taking all the bullets? That's me with the sanctuary.
Guys, I had to step away. I had to step away from it. My legs started cramping like crazy.
Oh, you just got a random... When's the last time you worked out?
2000.
You thought they were going to shame you for not working out.
Eat a banana, Chase. Come on. Anyway, because monkey never cramps.
Yeah,
That's that's actually a fact.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a monkey cramp?
Yeah, because the bananas, they
Yeah.
eat 2 bananas a day. I eat 3 bananas per day.
When
so I
you
never
when you walk around the zoo and you hear a monkey going, that's not a cramp.
Oh.
That's just that.
Well,
That's them peak
They're
monkey.
just happy
Well,
to see you.
I just last time I was at the zoo, I saw a monkey that just sat down, grabbed the back of his hamstring, and went ooh ah like that.
Yeah,
So.
that was me a minute ago, man. That was.
Yeah,
but shout out Janet.
Yeah, shout out Janet, and I love how supportive she is of Chase, even though he's terrible. She held out hope until the bitter end.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
They're awesome. All
All
my
right, I got 10 more minutes, boys.
Okay,
Not that
but
you
we're gonna-
guys have to end. I'm just letting you know.
And then we have
going
like
after
50
Bran.
more calls.
We're over halfway.
Okay.
Wow, we're doing good.
Okay, I'll leave you a message. Jeez, I did not expect to get yelled at by that like that.
Restart that.
Let me clarify. Let me clarify real quick. The voicemail when people call in is me screaming, "You're calling, making the merge. Leave a message."
All right, great.
Okay, I'll leave you a message.
Jesus, I did not expect to get yelled at by that. Like that. Anyway, hi.
By
I was even going to leave a message. It's too active on the Patreon earlier this week. Chatting. But you guys are awesome. You have this talent that complements each other. Like, all of you are smart and, you know what, I'm not going to compliment you. But you guys are great. I will say, I love our sloppy acquisitions in the Patreon group. You guys are the best. Shout out, Mother Liz. Shout out. Shout out to the rest of you. You know who you are. It's all of you. Anyway, I am one of your older listeners. Not that I'm old, but just Patreon group. But I'm a young survivor, baby. And one of the things I love about it, and I'm just wondering how you guys feel about it too, we've kind of touched upon it, and if this is like a stalemate take, whatever. I love that I'll be rooting against somebody, and then their torch will get snuffed, and I'll be like, man, I really respect that person. And so I like kind of maybe that brings the best out in me. Like, kind of need that sometimes. So that sounds selfish, but I just mean like if it's to me, maybe it's to everybody else. So that's that. And then you guys have totally incepted my brain because I was doing something this morning which had nothing to do with making the merge, and Little Miss Can't Be Wrong came on the radio, and I was like, this would be a good song for Joe when his torch gets snuffed. So that's it. I did not expect to lead it like this, but Chase yelling at me, I was just like, all right, let's get to it. Anyway, you guys really are the best. And Patreon, you guys are so much fun and so smart. Just wish everybody well. Bye.
That's so sweet.
It's Julia, Sea Serpent.
Julia from the Patreon. I did pay her to do a big plug for the Patreon.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That was super awesome.
I think she's the first person in, what is this, our 4th season covering Survivor on the podcast. She's the first person to call us smart. So
that was very
Julia.
kind. That was very kind.
I was a little surprised that she said all of y'all are so smart.
Yeah, and then she doubled down at the end. So
yeah.
that was a lot. Speaking of
here's how dumb we are.
Speaking of Patreon, we're gonna do our final episode of the season live for Patreon. I'm just announcing it right now.
Wow, oh, I didn't know that.
Well, we're gonna be together. We're gonna watch it together. Might as well throw it live.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking that when Jordan said it, because we had to, normally we do them the next afternoon, so everybody has some time to digest everything.
That's right.
And maybe
this is a
But
great
this
time.
season, we're gonna watch it all. We're gonna watch it together, the finale, and then we'll record right afterwards. Might as well push it live to the Patreon group as a fresh from Tribal.
You're a genius, Bran.
So come and join the Patreon if for no other reason than that.
Just talking it up.
Yeah, if you want to hear the podcast unedited live before it goes out to everybody.
Yeah,
and it's gonna get crazy because I'm doing shots. No,
things will be edited out,
and you'll get to hear my haircut. And by here I mean see.
Oh, you pulled a Joe there.
Yeah.
All right, before Bran has to run, let's do one more voicemail.
Hello. This is Julia. I called last time you guys did this, but then my anxiety got too much, so I never listened to my other message. So I'm hoping this message is less embarrassing. First off, congrats to your guys' 50th season podcast. It's been really fun to listen to the bits and stuff and having to explain to people why there is lore to my Survivor podcast, including that a guy lied about his dead cat. Anyway, my opinion on Survivor 50, I think a lot of the cool stuff that they're trying to do in concept is very fun and interesting. Like, I think in concept, I hate that I'm about to say this, but the Jimmy Fallon, challenge advantage thing, I think that's such a cool idea of having a thing where you can put someone's name in before the vote, and then, but if you lose the challenge, your name is in the voting thing also. The problem I think, with some of the ways that they're going about it is I don't think they're thinking enough about, I don't think they have enough faith in the players to, do what they usually do in Survivor that they've been doing successfully for 25 years. Like, why did they have to have Christian say his disadvantage? I think it would have been more fun for him to, have to figure out how to work with that his name is in there. Same thing with like all the cool like different like tribal councils and stuff they've been doing have been really interesting. There's just some part of it missing. Like I think everything about, you know, like the different like I hate to say it, Mr. Beast, you know, coin flip and all that stuff is super interesting. But then like fucking Blood Moon, I don't give a shit about the Blood Moon. I don't want them to do that again. But the other kind of like things with like Jonathan having to go back and forth between like the different beaches is really cool, and I want them to do that again. It's the stuff that they don't really give a shit about that I think they should have more in other seasons. Anyway, thank you guys for doing the podcast every week. It makes me laugh out loud. It makes my work commute much, much better. Bye.
Wow, that was nice.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I don't disagree. I think we've kind of talked a little bit about it during the season, but there's these are good ideas in theory that perhaps could have either, if they went a different way, like the coin flip could have been like
a terrible
idea, but it happened to work out really well. So I think that's the case with a lot of these twists that we've seen this season.
Yeah.
Aside from the Blood Moon, that's just stupid in general. I think
a lot of ideas you just don't know how they're going to land until you try it. And then you're like, oh, that sucked way more than we thought, or that went great.
Yeah, 100%. I like when they try things, even if it doesn't work. The only thing that I didn't like about the Christian twist, the Jimmy Fallon twist, was that he had to announce it to everyone at the tribe. If you eliminate that element, it's a great twist.
I have to imagine they've come to that conclusion as well. I don't know how you see that happen and be like, all right, we went too far.
We nailed it.
It's basically
Billie Eilish. Yeah, Billie was a wash, unfortunately.
Yeah, Billie.
But who knows? Like, if it actually worked in the way that it was created to work, maybe we would have been like, oh wow, this is really. But it's hard when you have an idol like that mixed with twists, like the one that ultimately got Genevieve voted out, which was that was Blood Moon, right?
Yes.
Like you have a lot of different things that are working kind of against each other in order to make the mechanism of the boomerang idol work. So that's tough.
Yeah. Bran, when do you need to go?
I should go now.
Okay, cool. Well, it's been great having you, Bran.
Me now.
Bye, Bran. How much time have we done?
We've done
an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. I'm
going
to do something I've never done on Making the Merge in what did I say? We've covered it 4 seasons of the show. I'm going to use the bathroom in the middle of a recording.
I need some
water. Well, we'll take a break.
Let's
take a break.
Should we just stop the recording and then come back
and do another one?
Combine them. Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Let's do that.
Intermission.
Guys, we took a bit of a break. Bran had to dip out of here because this is a long, long episode.
So trying to do Survivor, like, I don't know. I need to listen to it. Anyway, all right. I'm putting the guitar down.
Yeah, Bran had to step away for the rest of the episode. Jonathan is doing Jonathan things, so he'll hopefully be back.
Classic J and K, Jonathan and Kristen move. They got to go take care of the baby. I thought as this thing continued to grow that this would be less and less of an issue, but here we are.
Yeah,
Jonathan has to try to get her to go to sleep. It's season 47 all over again.
Yeah, we're just going to jump right into the next voicemail.
Let's do it.
Hey boys, this is Rach calling. Just want to start by saying, love you guys, love the pod, never fail to make me laugh. However, Jonathan, you are on thin fucking ice, buddy, over this whole Jack thing. I'm still not over it. But anyway, so my quick little question is kind of a two-parter. So, of all the people that we've seen in the new era so far, who is someone that you think production will definitely ask to come back that you don't have any interest seeing? And then second part being, who is someone that you don't think production's going to ask to come back that you would love to see again? That's my question. Love you guys. Can't wait to listen to the pod. Peace.
Great question.
Both of my answers are from season 48. And I think one of the questions is mean to answer, and we don't love being mean on this show.
Right.
So, all right, but I'm going to say it anyway. I don't really want to see Mitch again, and I feel like Mitch is somebody that they would put on a new era All-Stars.
I was going to say the same thing, but I'll change mine just for the sake of entertainment's sake. Someone that I feel like they're going to bring back, but I don't really want them to. Maybe Stuntman David? Which even then, I would be cool. I would be cool if he came back, truthfully, but I don't think he'd play super great.
And I thought of another one from season 48 who I think they would maybe bring back that I wouldn't care to see, Shaheen.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, and then as for people that I want to come back, but I don't think that they'll bring back, Mary.
I was
Mary
about to say,
is the top
girl
of that
who did
list.
the theme of this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
the top of my
also
list.
love to see. Who were you going to say, Mary, or did you have another one?
No, I was going to say Mary, but I would also say Carolyn, and I don't think you would agree with me on that.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't care anything about that.
No, Carolyn is great television. There's a reason why she's so popular.
I'm trying to think of someone that I don't think that they're going to bring back just because they weren't like that big of a deal on their season, but I still really enjoyed them. Tevin? Was that his name, Tevin?
Yeah, Tevin was fun.
Tevin, I wouldn't mind, but I don't think they're going to bring him back because I just don't think he made that much of an impact. But I really enjoyed him.
Here's a random one. Annika.
Annika? Okay. What about the dude Jeremiah with the evil laugh?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't get to see him play.
Yeah, Jeremiah should come back.
Yeah, but also another one that I don't know if they'll bring back because he's already come back twice, but I would love to see back is Kyle.
He needs another shot.
Yes,
even though
especially
he won,
after.
Even though he was on 50, the Achilles thing, he needs one more shot.
Because the more that this season plays out, the more that I'm like, he could have gone really, really far. But, all right, next up.
Hello, Making the Merge podcast. Longtime listener, first-time caller. My name is Logan. I want to know what you guys thought about the last vote out. In my opinion, I think that if Ozzy plays his idol correctly and either Aubrey or Joe goes home, then the trio of Ozzy, Rizzo, and Sari, along with Tiff, could have run the rest of the game easily. I think that Ozzy is stupid for not playing his idol, even though I love Ozzy. What are you guys' thoughts? I think that those four could have won the game easy.
Do you think they could have won the game easy?
I mean, truthfully, dude, I was a big believer in that final three. If Rizzo hadn't betrayed, I don't know.
But it seemed as if Rizzo wasn't going to betray Ozzy, then Ozzy was going to betray Rizzo, and it's just like, who got to do it first? So that final three, it seemed like they weren't destined to get to the final three at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. But I was a big believer in that trio. I really was.
It was fun while it lasted.
It was. Thank you for the voicemail. Next up.
Fellas, hey, this is Alex. I kind of thought I was making this call like feeling outraged. I guess I really haven't processed my emotions. I've kind of been like putting it away. I haven't left a single comment. Haven't really talked about it with anyone. Maybe we're just processing on the phone. I thought I was mad, but I think I'm just disappointed in Jonathan.
Aren't we all?
Like, I thought we had a draft and a team built on honesty, integrity, friendship. Obviously, none of that is important to you. Gosh.
The disappointment.
Man, sorry guys. I would like to hereby pull myself from the Jack Off Alliance team. I don't need a team. Honestly, like, why'd you even lie about it? What did that do? Your team still sucks. Like, I can't believe you're raising a human being right now, teaching them how to be. All right. I kind of wish I was that person that left hate YouTube comments first. I wish I came up with that. All right. Well, also wanted to call and ask that you don't give Jonathan any of my Patreon $5. Don't let him see a penny of that cut. But everyone else doing great. I can't believe I shouted out your guys' last call and show. God. Okay. Love you guys, except for Jonathan. Fuck Casper. Shout out to my cat Penny and also my roommate Lexi. I know you're listening. Bye.
Oh, that's right. Fuck Casper.
Yeah, man.
I love that call. It's like she said that everything that we feel.
Yeah, because guys, Jordan left halfway through this show to go, I guess, take care of the baby. So, yeah, I can't believe he's a father right now either.
I can't, none of us can believe he's a father and that he has what seems like a healthy, functional baby. How that's possible, I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like against all the odds, Kristen is pulling all the weight, and she's raising a good young child in Lizzie. And I'm glad that Jonathan's not here to defend himself, because now we can just bully him for the rest of the show.
Yeah, he might come back, but hopefully not. Next up.
This is Caleb, but my folks call me Chisel. Last time I called and I asked which new era player would win in a gladiator battle to the death. But this time I'm thinking I ask a more wholesome question. A little less bloody, violent, and brutal, and gory, and whatnot. My question is, if you were a little itty-bitty baby boy, which of the Survivor 50 castaways would you trust the most to be your babysitter? All of you can answer this. But also, Chase Bridges, it's been like 5 months since you've released an episode of Unleashed. We get it. You watch Star Wars. Great. For the first time. Awesome. That's lovely. Fantastic. Woo. What about Scooby-Doo? Get back to your roots, kid. Anyways. Babysitter. Which one?
Chase, how about you address first of all, because we have been getting some heat for not having the sanctuary, and I do think that it needs to return next season, and we'll try to make that happen. But now you're getting accusations about your YouTube channel, so address that.
Yeah, I do a format on my YouTube channel. It's a big fan favorite, but it's guys, I've just been waiting until I got my studio. There will be more episodes of everything very soon. I finally have a place where I can have guests and have enough room to do shows like that. So more episodes will be out very soon.
Yeah, I would love to be the casting director for Unleashed, because there are people in my life that are like GTA NPCs.
Yeah, I need that. We'll talk after this.
Yeah. One of the callers was named Rachel, and that triggered something in my mind. I have a friend named Rachel. There was one night where we were working. I had a little bit to drink. Maybe I shouldn't put that out there, that I was at my job and had a little bit to drink. I just remember talking to I was like the meme talking somebody's ear off. I talked her ear off about season 44 in the parking lot of our job for like half an hour, talking about the bird cages, talking about how Bruce launched his head into like a piece of wood and got concussed, and I just went on and on and on and like didn't take a breath for like 30 minutes. And then I heard from one of our mutual friends the next day. She's like, "Yeah, Rachel's telling me about how you wouldn't shut the fuck up about Survivor in the parking lot." This is before we had a podcast.
Funny. Yeah, that's really funny.
Maybe I should call Rachel.
Yeah, for sure. If you were to have a babysitter from this season, who would it be?
Sorry about my random story tangent.
No, I think that was hilarious.
Yeah. If I was an itty bitty baby boy, I think is how he put it in his call, then Sari all day, no question. She makes everybody feel so calm and comfortable.
Yeah,
that's who you want as your babysitter.
That was the easy answer, I think. I immediately thought Sari as well, but I'll switch it up. I would trust Devins. I feel like he'd be an entertaining babysitter. He would be able to keep me entertained as a itty bitty baby boy.
I'm going to pick one more, and it might not be one that you expect. I'm going to pick Savannah, because I feel like Savannah would be the kind of babysitter who's like, "Hey, don't tell your parents we're going to smoke a cigarette."
As an itty bitty baby boy.
As the itty bitty baby boy smoking a cigarette with Savannah Louie.
That's awesome. Yeah. Great pick.
Does that make sense, though?
100%.
Do you get that vibe from Savannah?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, she does not, if she's at all babysitting anyone, she does not want to be.
Yeah. So we're going to be smoking cigarettes.
100%. All right, next up.
What's up, Making the Merge? Big Z calling in. Longtime fan, first-time caller. And as a longtime fan, I have some ideas. One idea specifically. I've noticed that there's no real punishment for when guys get out super early with all of their guys. Like, say, like the final 4 versus, like, just a random number, for example, like the final 10. So here's my pitch. I call this the chasing failure twist. The biggest twist the game has ever seen, courtesy of my boy Chase Bridges. The twist is this. Whenever your team is eliminated, that person on the pod is no longer allowed to watch any portion of the episode where the jury is not present. They have been eliminated from the game, just like the jurors have. They are only now allowed to watch as the jury, and they must watch the rest of the season as if they're a juror. It'd probably suck for the pod, but it would be really funny, though. Love the pod. Keep it up, boys.
Thanks, man. It is a very creative idea. It wouldn't work well for the podcast just because it would probably be me, and I'm one of the only ones that show up every week.
And it's also like the whole first hour of the podcast is predicated on having opinions on the things on the show. But it is a very entertaining idea.
Yeah,
it's just
the fact that
in practice it would not work.
The fact that you can only see what the jurors see does make for a very entertaining punishment.
That would also just like make us so depressed.
Oh,
if we
yeah.
actually lost, we would miss out on the end of a Survivor season.
It would suck. It would suck so bad. But there is something there where it's like watching a Survivor season only through the eyes of the jury.
It would be fascinating.
It makes it like it's almost like it needs to be like a video, like its own little video or something. That's a very, very cool concept. All right, next up.
Hey, it's Grace, one of the patrons. Love the pod. Hate that the boys are fighting every episode. Guys, can you get it together? Get along. I'm so sorry, Chase, that your team got out first, just criminally early. I'm with the P's Journeys. My hot take this season, it's hard for me to watch because I so painfully want Sari to win. It's crazy. It makes just tribal council so intense. And yeah, I wish Rizzo could win, but I don't think he's going to win because no one's taking him seriously. And I feel like no one wants someone who's on 49 to win 50. And yeah, I think Jornatron is too much of a villain. Audrey really wants to be there. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I agree. He is a villain. Way too much of a villain.
I know exactly what she's talking about, saying that like tribals are too nerve-wracking almost to like even enjoy it, because Sari did get what she wanted. She used her advantage in an amazing way that if we had read the fine print, if we had paused Paramount Plus when she got her note and read every single word, we wouldn't have been confused about it. But yeah, she remembered the way that she needed to play her advantage. She did it perfectly. It was an amazing moment for Sari. But the fact that for a split second I thought she was going to go home still had me like just feeling anxious even after she was safe.
I mean, imagine how I felt this season.
Yeah.
It's been a whirlwind. Yeah, it's been a really rough go. And it's also like if this was a normal season and I was losing all my players left and right, it doesn't really matter because you don't know them that well. But this season, like these are some of the best, most fun players that have ever played. And the fact that they're going home is stressful.
Yeah, and we put, like, I don't know, I'm sure Brandon and Jorn did too, but I know that me and you were like stressing about the draft for weeks before. I called somebody, I don't think I've mentioned this, I called somebody for an hour. And then I like completely disregarded everything I said and shifted my strategy 2 days later.
Luckily,
so
you did.
It was a lot, yeah. At first, I was like, I think a new era player, low threat level, maybe like Tiffany or Emily. And then 2 days later, I was like, no, a new era player's not winning. I want all moms and Devons.
And it's worked out really well for you. There is a world where you don't have anyone in the final 3, though.
Yeah.
It's statistically unlikely, but it would be hilarious.
There's 7 players left. I have 4 of them. So I would have to lose the next 4 and Firemaker.
Oh, wow.
In order to not have somebody.
Which
in the
is
final.
possible. It could happen.
It's possible, but I don't think, based on the edit, that it is possible.
Oh, man. Next up.
The Making the Merge podcast. Okay, so I am calling to talk about Ozzy because I loved him, was so excited to see him on the season. And then the second he gets away from Suri when she had to go off to exile, he makes dumbass decisions, but then she comes back to save him. And then now, as soon as he goes off to the other fucking tribe and starts talking to Aubrey and spilling his entire life story, it is incredible how he can have what appears to be such a great social game when he's with his tribe, with Suri. And then the second he stops fucking sucking on Suri's tit, then he's spilling his entire life story to Aubrey. I loved Ozzy until that happened, and then, thank God he got voted out. And if anyone was being a mopey dingus, it was Ozzy. Because what do you mean you're so mad at Rizzo for voting you out? But he literally said that he wasn't going to take Rizzo to the end. I don't know. Anyways, thanks, guys. Love the pod. See you later.
Dang, man.
I don't know. I wasn't happy to see Ozzy go.
No.
I was sad that, he was a mopey dingus and ruined his exit and everything, but he's been a great part of this season, I think.
I don't think he ruined his exit, and I genuinely don't think that. Are you guys serious? I mean, because we joke on the main show, we do bits. Do you really feel like his exit kind of ruined it?
I don't think it was as big of a deal as we were making it out to be on the show, but I don't think he handled it with good sportsmanship, let's say. It seemed like he couldn't accept the fact that he ruined his own game and now he has to go.
Oh, he did.
He's putting all the blame on everybody else.
There's no doubting that it was his fault, but man, it's depressing to even talk about it right now.
Yeah, I mean, when Coach left, it was all smiles.
Yeah, but it was a different way.
You guys got me. You played a great game.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about it. I can feel the energy coming down because I don't want to talk about it.
When I went to, we had a little break, and that's when Brandon and then Jornatron left us. Or I guess Brandon already left us, but I saw a comment that said, it was the clip about us being confused about the rules, and it said, I hate this clip so much for the misinformation about the rules of the game. So we're out here spreading misinformation, Chase.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. Is it misinformation if we just don't know, though? We're asking a question?
No. And then we got it resolved by the end of the clip. So, I mean, maybe they didn't finish the clip.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it looks like Jonathan might not be coming back.
Yeah, shocker.
What's up, Making the Merge? This is Gabe from Minnesota and the Patreon. On this Mother's Day, I'm calling about a mother gone too soon from 50. That's right, Genevieve, a.k.a. Guinevere. I would have loved to see if she played any differently had she found two normal idols. Yeah. Big fan of the pod. Thanks for the laughs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've talked about this enough. Genevieve got fucked by the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idols. She found 2 idols. She wasn't able to use them for herself. If she would have been able to keep both of those idols for herself, she would still probably be in the game, because we've seen they haven't targeted the people with the idols until now.
Yeah, I don't think we spent enough time on just how truly fucked over Genevieve was by this game.
Yeah.
And by no fault of her own. She was playing a great game. And the fact that it was the Billie Eilish twist on the idols screwed her over. And then the other thing is, she has this big group. She has this big alliance. She seems really well insulated. Then her alliance either has their legs fall off or they don't have a vote.
Well, she was a victim of the Blood Moon, wasn't she?
She was a victim of the Blood Moon, but she also she was aligned with Kyle at one point and Colby.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just
and Q.
It's a real shame. I mean, it worked out for me because now I don't have to get a tattoo. But this is 2 seasons now that Genevieve had a really strong showing but couldn't win. This time was out of her hands, but Yeah, it really sucks for her.
Yeah, justice for Guinevere.
Amen. Maybe they'll bring her back. I would love for her to come back.
Next up.
What's up, Making the Merge? I hope you missed me, because I certainly missed y'all. It's Wilding Will here, and for those of you who don't know of my legacy, I am who Making the Merge calls the Survivor Mayor of Boston, the guy who got PD and Chase and Liz Beef into the Survivor Cafe last season, and most importantly, the guy with the Banu tattoo. A bit of a Wilding Will update. I now work for Underground Games, a small business that builds realistic Survivor challenges and hosts private, corporate, and ticketed watch parties. If anyone's looking to book an event, do it with us. And follow us on Instagram at Underground Games with 2 S's in games. We're based out of Boston, but we've done events around the U.S., and we're trying to get to Canada, so hit us up. The reason I'm calling, however, is actually to defend the reputation of this podcast. Y'all say it's the Gabon of Survivor podcasts, that they're not strategic or don't offer valuable insight, but I disagree entirely. In fact, I'm currently writing my college thesis on the evolving characterization of Survivor contestants and citing intellect Chase Bridges in my paper as he calls the contestants' characters. Bridges is entirely right in this declaration, as we only see a sliver of the contestants' true selves on Survivor. I've realized the same thing is true for Making the Merge, that you all are just characters, and while I've put it into terms before of PD being the rational one, Chase is the funny one, Jonathan is the chaotic one, and Bran is the nice one, I want to know which Survivor character you find yourself embodying on the podcast, and because my ego is really large, I want to know which player you think I embody. Finally, this note is for PD. I've been a member of the Journeys for 2 seasons now, but after your little MAGA stunt, I've declared that if you don't win the draft, I'm joining whatever cult Jonathan's doing next season. This is not a threat, it's a promise. Also, I miss you guys. Come back to Boston soon. And Rob Sestermino ain't got shit on you. Peace.
There's a lot to unpack.
That is a lot. Let's start with the very end. Rob Sestermino is amazing and arguably the best at what he does. But
you ain't got shit on us, man.
No, we ain't got shit on Rob. Let's be real. Rob is incredible. I won't stand for any Rob slander on the show. But thank you, Will, for using Rob slander as a way to try to uplift us. I appreciate the thought in what you're doing.
Big believer in putting down others to push us up. Big believer of that.
Yeah. Okay. The Underground Games. Yeah. Follow
nice
that.
commercial.
Will,
nice to use your phone call for a commercial.
Well, it's smart because he tried to get us to do it, and we agreed and just kept forgetting to give him a plug. So
that's on us. I do want to bring up the fact that he cites me in a college paper.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is very funny because I wouldn't use anything that comes out of my mouth. I would not use.
Or anything on this show.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I lie a lot.
I appreciate Will defending our honor and saying that we're smart, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I
have insights,
there are
but
times,
we are Gabon.
Yeah, we are Gabon. There are times where my takes on this show are not genuine. I just pick the opposite of what PD says to create conflict.
And that's what you call ESPN first take, like Skip and Shannon kind of dynamic that we go for sometimes. We are the sports radio of Survivor podcasts.
Yeah. The Survivor player that embodies Will. I think I'm going to go with Brandon, who couldn't make it up the ladder. Wow. Yeah, couldn't make it up the ladder, got voted out first. That's what I'm going to say for Will.
You know what? I'm going to go with Stephen Ram because Stephen is theatrical and ambitious and a musician. I think you can say all those things about Will.
That was a good answer. I did a joke answer.
Well,
Trashy Annie.
He's on my team.
Can I do Trashy Annie?
Trashy Annie. And then, but he also wants to know of the people on the podcast who we would say we are. I think you're Tyson.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know
that's
who
fair.
I would be.
You would be. I think you're one of the chill ones that sit back and you would be strategic, but you wouldn't be at the forefront. I would almost give you Mary.
Oh yeah, I'd love to be Mary.
I bet you'd be really great. I think that you'd be actually Camilla. I think works better than Mary, because I think that you would be really, really great in confessionals, but you wouldn't put yourself too far out there on the beach.
Okay, I'll take that. I love Camilla, and I think I'm a good liar.
Yeah, I think you're a good liar too, Camila. And then as for Jonathan, I would go Rupert.
Johnny Fairplay. I mean, no, the obvious one now.
No, that cat thing doesn't have the same weight, man. when it comes down to it, Jonathan would not be able to be Cutthroat. There's no way.
Okay, how about Rome?
I don't know. What about Bran?
Who would Bran be?
Who he embodies as a player. Like, he would play Cutthroat. He wouldn't feel bad about that, but he would he's such a nice guy. He would have that kind of like demeanor of like how Shaheen had, where it's like Shaheen was willing to play the game and to cut throats, but he knew to, because it was the Joe party, to kind of play that upright citizen persona.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little out there. Maybe you won't see it, maybe you will. I think Bran would be like Jam Jam.
Okay, I could see that. Fun, charismatic.
Yeah, good in confessionals.
Yeah.
I think Bran would play the middle.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next up.
Hello, Making the Merge. It's me, Tutter, your most loyal and beloved Patreon live chatter and survivor of Jonathan's villainous cult. Last time I called in, my idea for 1,000,000 Beware advantages got shot down for too many idols. And you know what, PD? Your opinion is allowed to be wrong, and I respect that. This time around, I want to talk about an adjustment to the new Blood Moon twist. You guys already chatted about it, and I agree that it would have been much cooler if it had just been one big tribal council with 3 eliminations back-to-back. The Blood Moon Tribal has too cool of a name to be so boring a twist. So, my new and improved version would be that the Blood Moon Tribal would, A, be as one large group, like you guys said, and B, should have players not know for sure how many eliminations would happen that night. Hear me out. After the immunity challenge is won, Jeff lets the tribe know that there's rumor of a Blood Moon Tribal that night, and the Blood Moon demands sacrifice. How much sacrifice? No one will know until that night. Jeff is going to roll a dice at Tribal, like he does for the auction, to determine how many auction items there's going to be. And the Blood Moon Tribal will either end up with 1 to 3 sacrifices needed. Contestants will not know how many eliminations they'll need to go through. It could be a normal tribal with 1 person, or it could be a huge tribal with 3 eliminations. After each elimination, Jeff will either say, grab your torches and head back to camp, or the Blood Moon demands another sacrifice. It's time to vote again. You're up. This will create such a huge tension in the group because you have to really prioritize who you vote out first, then second, then third, and if you're going to need those persons' votes for any of those eliminations. And if only one person is eliminated, the talks about, okay, who's second, who's third, are already going to have happen, and it's going to allow those players who are on the chopping block next to try and make some moves the next episode to save their butts. As always, let me know your thoughts, and I will regard or disregard them as needed for my own mental health, because it's impossible for this mouse to be wrong. Cheers, guys!
I think it's great. I think that's a really cool way of doing it.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea in theory. Okay, PD, this is another installment of PD is allowed to be wrong in the eyes of Tutter. Shout out to Tutter. Tutter's great.
Yeah,
but
Tutter's awesome.
I think the problem with it is they need to know exactly how many players are going to be in every portion of the game for the production schedule. And
yeah, I like the idea of maybe they don't know how many people are there going to be voting out at Tribal that night. So it's like they do the regular vote out, and then Jeff goes, "Oh, by the way, we're going to be doing it again."
Yeah, that.
And so they have to vote again.
Into it.
And then you do it a third time. And at that point, they're like, are they going to do a fourth? Is there going to be a fifth? Like, how many times are we eliminating someone tonight? And I feel like that would be really cool.
Well, I don't think we're going to have the opportunity to do something like this again, because I don't think we're going to have this big of a cast again. I think we're just going to go down to the normal cast sizes after this.
Maybe 60 or Survivor 70, maybe
25 years from now when we get to 100.
Yeah, who knows, man? That'd be awesome. If Survivor 100, we're still around.
Yeah, you could do the twist of, like, let's say, like, Mergatory. He doesn't say it's a double tribal, and they just find out at Tribal. You can bake that into every single
That'd
season.
be cool. That would be
Or
cool.
not every
Yeah, that was
single,
really fun.
You can, you can introduce that every now and then just to make people think that you're never really safe.
You don't get to plan or strategize for the second elimination. I think that would make it very interesting.
And then going forward, it would make it a thing of, like, Now we need a backup plan.
Yes. What if we have to vote twice tonight? Oh, okay. Well, let's put. Yeah, I think that's awesome. Awesome stuff. Thank you for calling in, Tutter. Next up.
Hello, making the merge ease. I don't know how long this will be, so I will apologize in advance. I have a few things to say. Number one, actual hot take. I think if Rizzo was not in season 49, I think he would actually have a fair shot of winning. Reason being, he actually knows, when to step in and be his own player, as seen by the Ozzy vote. If he was one of those honor and integrity, not calling anyone out, of course, then he would be like, oh, Ozzy, that's my man. I gotta go protect him. But no, he realized Ozzy is losing the game. I don't know what Ozzy's doing. I need to get him out. How Surrey will react? I couldn't tell you. But, he's good at this. But all the way at the end of the game, if he makes it to the finale, they're going to look at him and be like, do we really want season 49 to represent all 50 seasons? It's kind of stupid, because no offense, Rizzo, brother just got here. So, I don't think he has a chance of winning. I would like it if he would, but that's okay. My second hot-ish take, where are the Ponderosa segments? Because do you know how fun it would have been if you just have D at Ponderosa just doing whatever, hanging out, and then you have Chrissy and Coach of all people showing up, Chrissy spitting some random stuff, Coach throwing out haikus, Ponderosa fun, Ponderosa nice, me, Chrissy D, slaying dragons away. No, she would have cried. And then Christian shows up and throws out some stuff. It's okay. Christian was my winner pick. Unfortunately, he's out. It's okay. Rick Evans will pull up. And then, I don't know, you have Stephanie show up. Who even knows what's going to happen? Then just Emily and Ozzy. And, where are my Ponderosa segments? This is very much like Big Brother. I'm a Big Brother fan. Sorry, guys. Jury segments. Where are they? Please, bring Ponderosa segments back, especially for season 50. We still want to see these people. They're still great players. I don't know where they are, but I don't know. I'm just a fan. It's not like the game's actually in my hands. Go ask Billie Eilish. I don't really know, but it's okay. My only other thing, Jonathan, why did we have to lie about your cat? I still don't understand. I'm still a relatively new viewer, okay? But, your cat? For what? For what? It makes no sense at all. You're trying to be some, evil genius. No, you're just looking like a chud on the internet crying about a...
Yeah, cut her off.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so there was a 3-minute cutoff for the voicemail. She did continue in a next voicemail, but we don't have all day. She made some really fun points, though, and I agree. We should have gotten some sort of... They could have just produced a sideshow for this season called Ponderosa, where we could... Maybe it'd be like a web show or something just online on the YouTube channel, where we just kind of see them interacting at Ponderosa. What do you think?
They just do what they used to do. I mean, everybody loved the Ponderosa stuff. They don't understand why it was cut. You could film it on phones. It doesn't matter. I think people just want Ponderosa footage, and it wouldn't be hard to do, and it would
social
generate
media
more
stuff.
interest in the show. Yeah,
because you could record it as everything's going, and then just have it set to go out after that person's eliminated, so that way there's no spoilers involved. You can do all stuff. It could be all short form stuff. Yeah, there needs to be some sort of Ponderosa. Really fun insight from that caller. Thank you for calling in. Next up.
Also, before we go next up, just one thing. I think if Rizzo can stick the landing on this season and continue to differentiate himself from Suri and make moves, then it shouldn't matter what season of Survivor he's from. It's whoever played the best season on season 50 who should be the winner. It shouldn't be held against him.
I agree, but it depends on how that jury feels,
Yeah, I don't think I think if the vote was right now, I think Suri should win. But if he can make a move against Suri or
I agree.
lead a vote against somebody else the next couple times,
I agree 100%. Honestly, edit wise, we haven't seen him do a lot. So it makes me hesitant to think that he could be the winner. But there's still 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
But
I think this
what
is
I will
where
say,
Aubrey's going to take over. I feel like we've been setting up to that, and the Aussie
I think
thing is
so.
like Aubrey's going to take over this game now.
I agree with you. But what I will say about Rizzo, I think the jury is filled with a lot of old school players, and they're going to want to vote for someone like Sari over someone that they don't know like Rizzo. So I see where they're coming from.
But we also have Emily, D, and Christian, who are not necessarily old school players. I mean, Christian is like season 38. He's towards the newer side.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, though. They're going to want to go for someone that's kind of one of their friends, like a Sari, a Devins, if he makes it to the final three, over someone that they've never met because their season is so recent. I see what they're saying in the call is what I'm saying. Cool.
Hello, fellas. Long-time listener, first-time caller. The name is Lee. My Survivor, well, first of all, season 50, it's been just okay. Just okay at all. I don't know, the highs are really high, the lows are really low, and sometimes I just mute my TV and do other things while it's playing.
What?
My Survivor hot take is that the rewards are so bad that they look like leftover crafty. And for people who don't know, crafty is craft services, and it's food for, like, the crew. It looks cold. It looks like what was left over from lunch. And you can very much see the invisible hand of production kind of leading the players to pretend to be excited. So no one's ever having a negative response when they're getting cold spaghetti. I'm like, oh, okay, sure, whatever. What? Okay, whatever. And that's my other critique of Survivor is I be seeing the invisible hand of production all the time. Like that Billie Eilish boomerang idol. Oh, so no one was upset that they got an idol they didn't get to keep. They had to call it by its full legal name, and they were all gung-ho. Sure, whatever. And my last Survivor hot take is that I do not always enjoy the people that they scout. I'm sorry. They just have very particular people that they like to find for the show. And I'm like, they're fine. They're fine people by themselves, but as characters, they're a little stale. And it's like, we need people who are almost failing the psych eval. Like, we need to bring back Gabon. Gabon was a hit. I'm sorry. Gabon is one of the best seasons. We just need people who are, like, bordering on almost failing the psych eval. We need more people like that. And that's all I have to say.
Very interesting opinions on this one. I'll start off by saying I really like the season, but I do think the rewards have been lacking. I think that's a fair criticism.
And I'll say about the invisible hand of production comment, I don't necessarily see that with what she was talking about specifically. Like, I think if you got a note and you found out that what you got was the Billie Eilish boomerang idol, you would be so intrigued by that. Of course you're going to call it by its full name because it's like, What is this? What is a Billie Eilish boomerang idol?
Or if production is involved, it's to help remind the audience that it's not a regular idol. Because there is maybe just calling it the boomerang idol, but also they probably paid good money for Billie Eilish's name to be involved. You know, that kind of stuff doesn't bother me because a TV show is going to
receive it. You get a Billie Eilish boomerang idol. Of course, you're going to want to tell people I got an idol from Billie Eilish.
Yeah. The other criticism about how the players need to be like bordering on the line of failing a psych eval. There are two different types of reality TV fans. There are people who like the messy drama, Love is Blind. You want to see kind of terrible people playing the game because it makes it for more interesting conflict. I would consider myself in the other boat, which is like, I'm a Survivor fan. I'm not a reality TV fan. And when you see quote unquote villains nowadays, they get death threats. They get harassed to the point of like unbearableness online by the quote unquote fans. It's kind of CBS and Survivor's responsibility to protect the players and the contestants at a certain point to where they're not being harassed online. I mean, it could ruin their lives. You know what I mean? If you're seen as a big enough villain in modern day Survivor, they could lose jobs because of that. You could get constantly harassed to the point where you can't go online anymore. Like, it's a different world we live in. And people online are so harsh that you just can't have a...
And then if somebody's unstable on top of that, then yeah, it's a very bad situation. I think my criticism of Survivor casting is they need to diversify the locations of the people they cast. We need less New York and California. Yeah. Other than that, I think they do a great job for the most part.
Yeah, and it's like I saw a thing, and I think we talked about this on the show, but where people were like, well, why aren't there more like people who really need the money? Like, where are the poor people? And it's like, guys, most people cannot take off of work for a month to go play a reality game show that they may or may not win. Statistically, they won't win. So it's like you're going to get a lot of people that are lawyers and attorneys with flexible jobs like Kyle. And that's just the landscape of how the economy is and how the world works now. We're not in the same world we lived in 2006.
Yep. The game has changed. You can't just take off for potentially a month or two.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
Just, and also
most people, that's not a reality.
Yeah. We could get into it, but I agree that the rewards could have been better. They could have really gone all in for season 50's rewards. We could have got a car. We could have got something really fun and extravagant. They take them out on a yacht, like how we've seen in the past, for a nice dinner. But I think what we're seeing is, even though this is Survivor 50, even though Survivor is taking it as big and as serious as they can, CBS, the parent company, is not willing to fork out more money for the production. So that's just, your hands are tied on that.
Hey, we got Applebee's. What more could you want? A nice upscale restaurant.
Exactly. Next up.
Hello, Making the Merge, long-time listener, first-time caller. I have a question for Chase. I found out about you guys through his Pretty Little Liars videos, and I want to know, how does Chase think the Pretty Little Liars characters would do on a season of Survivor together? Like, who would win? Who would be the fallen angel, first boot, comp beast? Who gives, like, merge boot vibes? Who's the villain of the season, etc.? I'm not sure how many of your listeners are interested in this or even know the Pretty Little Liars characters, so this might not be suitable for the podcast, but I love listening to you guys. And I also think Ozzy's definitely not a mopey dingus. I don't know what the guys are talking about. But thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah. How do you think Hefty Hannah would do?
Whoa! How did you know that? Whoa! How did you? That great pull, PD.
This is something I found out in Mexico.
Oh, okay. I understand. I'll just do the four main girls for time's sake. I think Spencer, out of the four girls, it looks like she's going to win. She makes it to the finals in this hypothetical situation. And let's say, but she loses it because she's not as well liked by the jury. Hannah, I think, would be seen as the underdog, maybe taken to the final three, kind of like a Sugar almost in Survivor terms, where it's like she's kind of ditzy, not seems to really understand how the game works, but she's so likable that she could end up winning the whole thing. So I'll say Hefty Hannah actually wins the season.
Let's go. She's my favorite.
Emily, I think, would be our first jury member. I think that she would be in a strong alliance with Spencer, but Spencer decides to cut her out and backstab her. Not because they're not friends. They're best friends, but Spencer's here to win the money, and she's very competitive. Emily is also extremely competitive, so I think that they would butt heads in an alliance. And then Aria would be the first boot. She wouldn't even make it very far into the game, and no fault of her own. It's just how the cookie crumbles when someone has to be the first one out. So there you go.
And if we're talking about Game of Thrones, I'm going to say Arya is the winner.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Next up.
What's up, guys? It's John from the Patreon show. I'm on a nice walk in my neighborhood right now, and I just was thinking, wanted to ask you guys a question. Who on this season has changed your opinion the most in a positive way and a negative way? So, for example, I'll give my answers. So, I was positively surprised by Colby. I thought he would be one of those, honor and integrity players that we were getting really annoyed with, and I'll get to that later. But, and while he did align with those players, I think he played a game where he wasn't condescending to people playing differently. He just wanted to play his own way, and he just wanted to have fun. And I had a good time watching him, and I'm happy that he got the closure that he wanted. Now, on the other end of that spectrum is Joe. I think, especially this last episode, we realized Joe is just a bitch. No disrespect, but he sucks. Like, it's just tough to listen to him whine and complain over and over and over again about the same stuff. And, it's honor for thee, but not for me. Like, he's not an honorable player. Just because you say that you're honorable doesn't mean that you are. He got the hero edit in 48, and we all wondered why he didn't get more votes at Final Tribal. And it's clear that his true colors are coming out. The wide-eyed, probably shook that guy at the fire department. Allegedly. I hate him. I hate him so much. And Jonathan sucks too. But, not podcast Jonathan. Well, debatable. But other Survivor Jonathan sucks. But he's owning that he's not playing super honorably. He's trying to be strategic. Joe is just a lame sitting duck. Doesn't add anything to the season. And his whole stick feels performative now that we've seen him for longer. All right, that's it, guys. I'll see you later.
Okay. Thanks for the call, John. I think who positively influenced my opinion of them or negatively? How about ¿Por qué no los dos? Charlie, both positively and negatively, I think had an impact on me this season. It was to see him be angry, just for him to have some new dimension to his character that was pretty one note.
Yeah, I'll switch gears and talk a little bit about Jonathan, Jandre the Giant. He's getting a lot of hate this season. I've actually enjoyed him as a character this season, as kind of the villain role. He's been playing hard. It's kind of hard to, say that he isn't playing Survivor as hard as he can, but it's just who he is as a person kind of leaks out sometimes, and people are annoyed by that. But I don't.
Who he is as a person, I feel like I think people hate him just because he's kind of like Stephanie coded,
Yeah.
But at the
people
same
don't like
time,
the Mr. Jeff thing.
You know what Jonathan does in his spare time? He's building a school for children in Honduras. So it's I don't know. If you want to sit on the couch and criticize Jonathan because he might be a little bit, but he's building things for people in Honduras. What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. And do we even know politically where he leans, or is he just Southern?
We don't, and it doesn't really matter. I'm a baseball fan. If I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. This is kind of the separate the character from who they are in real life. When I watch Survivor seasons, I don't know if we've spoken about this. I don't like watching it live. I hate the internet's reactions to everything. It's very toxic. I much preferred watching Survivor by myself years after everything happened, where I'm blissfully ignorant about any scandals or situations that happen online. I can just take the characters as they are on the TV show without having to feel the need of being feeling guilty for rooting someone for Stephanie, for one, right? We got that moment this season where we got to see when she popped her shoulder back into place. And I was like, oh, that's so badass. But then immediately I'm flooded with all of the things that she said. And I'm like, well, I feel bad for thinking that was cool now.
Yeah, I mean, but that's not on the internet. That's on her. That's on her for getting drunk 100%. And going on live and being like, I love gay people. Okay?
Right.
I love the gays. But Eliza's a piece of shit. Okay? And she's Jewish.
No, that's not on the internet.
But I love gay people.
I like being blissfully unaware of all
you wish
what
that
they're
you
like
could.
in real people.
Yeah, you wish you had never heard of that Instagram live.
Exactly.
There weren't people to remind you of that Instagram live.
Exactly. Yes. Next up.
Hey, Making the Merge. My name is Sheridan. This is my first season watching Survivor, in big part because Chase was talking about this podcast during a bunch of his videos last fall. Gotta say, totally hooked. Really want Saria Rizzo to win, and I can't wait to go back and watch through the last 49 seasons. Do you guys have any personal faves or recs on where I should start besides just at the beginning? Love the show. You guys are hilarious. Bye.
Brand new Survivor fan.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good job, Chase, making new converts. But this might be controversial. I am a start from the beginning and go through the journey person. And that's how I feel like you should watch it.
I am 100% as well, because when you get, because I think we both agree our favorite season, is it Micronesia?
Yeah.
You don't get the impact of that season if you don't watch everything that came before it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even
Same
if you
with
get
All-Stars.
same with All Stars, which is season 7 or 6.
Season 20, Heroes, Villains. Like you need to go on the journey.
Yes, if you start at the beginning and you power through some seasons that aren't super entertaining, you will still learn about characters that when they come back in the future and become super important to the Survivor story, it hits so much harder.
Yeah. But for your own well-being, skip Thailand.
Yeah.
Fuck Thailand.
Yeah.
Not the place. Not the place. I need to be careful saying fuck
Oh,
Thailand.
yeah.
I mean the Survivor season.
Who all comes from Thailand, though? Are there any popular returning players from Thailand? That's the 5th season.
Did anybody?
No one important. No one. Yeah, you could just skip that one. So instead of us giving you recommendations for what you should watch, which you should from the beginning, we'll give you recommendations on what you can skip, which is season 5, Survivor Thailand.
We say watch everything except Thailand.
And there's going to be some seasons that you watch and you're like, this is not super great. But, you got to take the good with the bad.
And Mike Bloom, he touched on that episode that I missed, and I was in the Jazz Alley. He said that like the way that a Survivor season plays out doesn't negatively affect his view of Survivor because it's like a sports season. You can't guarantee that you get an amazing finish to a sports season. You just go through the journey, and whatever happens, happens. And the way the game is set up, amazing things can happen, but they're not always guaranteed.
Yeah, I agree. Mike Bloom's so smart.
Love Mike. Can't spell PD without D.
Hey, Making the Merge podcast. I just wanted to tell you how much you have infected my brain. So the little clip of great contribution, Jonathan. I hear Jonathan and Survivor talk and make a stupid ass comment. And in my own head, I say, great contribution, Jonathan. So thank you for that. Keep up this awesome content. I love how silly and stupid y'all are because you are the most stupid podcast on Survivor there is, but I like it that way. Thanks, guys.
That's awesome. I love that. Oh, fuck. I'm not supposed to say her real name. I'm going to bleep
Start it
that
again.
and bleep that in post. Yeah, it's awesome that undisclosed woman is infecting people's brains. I mean, we've heard that a lot, that we're getting inside people's heads, and that's what I like to hear. We have our own little cult.
Yeah, we're in the zeitgeist culturally.
Yeah.
People's
I
vernaculars.
think this podcast is affecting people's vernacular.
I think it's going to go okay. I think it's doing pretty good. Yeah, thank you so much for calling. Thanks for listening, and thanks for saying we're stupid, but you like us anyway.
We appreciate it. We're an hour into the second go of this, so what number are we on? How many
This
more of
is
these
our
calls we have?
last. We're about to do our last voicemail.
Oh, wow. This is the last one.
Yeah,
Okay.
so let's just jump right in.
Hello, Making the Merge. This is Carly XCX, and welcome to my voicemail. Fuck Chase, fuck Jonathan, replace them with Mary and Saul.
365 go.
365 go. Papa that.
Great bit. Please bring it back. Hey guys, it's Carly. I don't even remember me. I used to be a Patreon member, but unfortunately I live on the West Coast, so I can't justify spending my money when I'm not able to join in for the live chat. But anyways, just want to call and say, love you guys. Your podcast last season low-key got me through my breakup. Really appreciate you. You guys are hilarious. My controversial take, it's not about season 50, but my controversial take is that I enjoyed season 48 of Survivor better than season 49. I don't know. Probably just because I love Mary. Miss you, Mary. Come home. The kids miss you. Anyways, that's it. Just want to call and say love you guys. Also, last call-in show, I was the person who farted. Okay. Bye.
She farted?
I
don't remember somebody farting. Okay.
What do you
shout out
What
to
do you
Carly.
think about her take on the 48 and 49?
I think it's really interesting. First of all, shout out to Carly playing my theme song, 365 Party Girl remix featuring Shy Girl. But what I think about that, it is interesting to look back on the seasons because we get so invested in the cast and in the minutia of each episode week to week. And like once we have some time away from it, it is interesting to look back and kind of reevaluate. And 49 wasn't that good, was it?
No, it was bad, I would say.
Season 48, we had like 6-7 weeks that we really were having a good time, and then it fell off a cliff. So I think because of that, I got to give the edge to 48. I feel like 48 was just more interesting to talk about, even in the end, than 49 was. And part of that was I think it's completely different if we don't know the cast for 50. It would have... It just felt like a foregone conclusion. Like, how do Rizzo and Savannah get to the end? This is like us seeing we already know the result, and now we're just going to watch it play out slowly. And I think
100%.
that really had a damper on the season.
I agree 100%. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think, and this is something we saw on Dee's season as well, which is it doesn't make for super entertaining post-merge Survivor when you have an alliance of 3 or 4 that are really dominating the game. And Rizzo, Savannah, Baldy, and who was their fourth for a while there?
Gosh, usually I remember everything. Did they have a fourth? Segretti? Was she? I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Anyway, just like D with Austin and that other guy.
Julie and Drew.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah, it's like it's the same effect that Joe had on 48 after the merge, where it's like when you see the same people in control the whole time, it doesn't make for the most entertaining season, and that's no one's fault. But
I think 45 comes out ahead of 48, and
because she
49.
cut throats.
Yeah, because she got to the end with her group, and then she fucked over 2 of them.
Yeah, and that's what makes it a better season, way overall. Yeah,
well, I guess she fucked over all of them. Most dominant player.
What
ever.
we should do is maybe we'll do a new era rankings video or something like that episode.
Yeah,
and we'll get into the weeds.
Would you
of
trust Jonathan to dig back into the tape of the?
I don't trust Jonathan to show up. So the fact to do extra work, no, I don't. But
we could talk about how I postponed this, or we just couldn't get it scheduled for so many weeks because I wanted everybody. I wanted the 4 of us. I'm glad I was able to get that for an hour.
Yeah, I do want to bring up something.
The PD and Chase show.
As always, I do want to bring up something very, very important to me, which is I almost didn't make it today.
Yeah.
PD immediately starts clowning me, saying that I'm pulling a Jonathan, and I said, no, it's not the same. Watch. And I was the only one out of the other hosts that was here for the entire thing, and I didn't miss any of it.
That's a great contribution, Chase.
I've yet to miss an episode, a live stream, a live chat. I am the GOAT.
You are the Iron Man of making the merge.
The Ziggler, baby.
Yep, that was a lot of fun. It was always great hearing from all the listeners. Even the one who screamed at me about being a performative feminist.
So funny.
And
so
about my
funny.
sunglasses and the smug fucking look on my face or whatever it is that he said.
Great
crazy.
contribution. Our buddy that ordered Wendy's halfway through the call, hilarious. The guy who called in about his cat and then called back in saying, "Psych, I don't actually have a cat." Great stuff. Thank you guys to all of you listeners. Let's pull away the facade for a second and let's be a little genuine here, PD. Genuinely, did you expect, this is year 2 of us doing the show, did you expect when we started that we would have a community of a bunch of listeners who are so engaged and it's so much fun to talk to them about Survivor and they're doing bits and they're partaking in our bits that we're doing on the show? Did you ever foresee something this cool happening?
No, not at all.
Yeah, me either.
Me
either.
We rushed into this. I had to do a lot of convincing just to get y'all to do it. And then we got a little bit of traction. I was like, oh, it'd be cool if a couple hundred people listen to this. But we had surpassed that now. We had
46, more than that, because I didn't include every single voicemail because we would have been here all day. But we had over 50 people just calling in, let alone all of the people who are listening and in the Patreon chatting every week. It's been so much fun doing this show, and you guys have made Survivor even better for us. We already loved the show. Yeah.
It means the world to us because we would be doing this. We wouldn't, obviously we wouldn't be as dramatic about it and everything, but we would be doing the same kind of stuff in a group chat if it wasn't for having the show now. So to have that outlet and all the people listening and stuff is so much fun. And I hope we get to do this for another 10 seasons at least.
Yeah. It's the best. It's truly the best. I do want to apologize to any of my subscribers who came over from my channel expecting a certain version of me. But we're playing. We talk about this a lot. We're kind of playing characters a lot on the main show. Everything's heightened. Everything's harsh takes about what we think about each other's opinions and stuff. But at the end of the day, this is all in good fun, and we have a blast doing it.
Yeah, if there weren't microphones involved, I don't think we would be yelling at each other about Ozzy's elimination.
Right.
Know?
Yeah. Although I will say, out of everything that I get overreacting emotionally about, that was the only time where I feel very passionately about Ozzy. I do feel very passionate about Ozzy.
It's like when I argue about D, I mean it.
Oh, of course. Well, it's just like when I say that D is not the best winner of the new era, I do feel like she's not the best winner of the new era, but I do think that you have a very good argument to say that she is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I enjoy having that argument over and over
and over and over. Oh man!
I love this show.
Yeah,
and I love Survivor.
They're the best.
Just shouting out stuff I love.
How you want to end this?
I don't know. We could just say makingthemerge.store, Patreon.
Yeah.
If you made it to the end, then what is this, like a 2.5 hour podcast? You're a real one.
Yeah, you did better than Brian and Jonathan.
Right, yeah, so shout out to you. And I want everybody listening, okay? I want you to remember that season 50 is very special, and we only get to experience this once. And there's only 2 weeks left of it. So really make the most of it, of your viewing experience. Invite everybody you know, whether they watch Survivor or not. Invite 50 people to your house in honor of season 50.
Yes.
That's what I'm telling everybody. I'm putting a call out for every listener. Invite 50 people to your house for the series finale of season 50.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
I didn't know where I was going with that when I started it, but I found a great landing spot.
Yeah, you did. You found it, dude. That was awesome. Got me hyped up. 2 weeks left. This is going to be the best 2 weeks yet. Yeah.
Get it.
You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.